Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Happy Friday. Thank God.
So, guys,
What's going on? What's going on, Mike? Congratulations, winning the first Chatter Championship for another week.
Hey.
Doing all the check-ins, all the check-ins, all the check-ins. Congratulations,
So I wanted
Mr.
to take
Mike.
a moment to tell you personally
What's that?
that you will always be a close second to my actual favorite. And my all-time favorite is none other than Bill Goldberg. So Brett, join them.
Don't like that. Don't like that. What's going on, Mike? Happy Friday to you. Thank you for doing all of your check-ins. Thank you for being here early. Unless you have somewhere to go and you're just doing your check-ins to do your check-ins. I appreciate you being here. Hopefully you had a good week. Hopefully you're ready for the weekend. Hopefully your weekend is going to be a relaxing one. Not tonight. I'm here. All right. Mike's here. So we're hanging out with Mike tonight, watching some Friday Night Smackdown. It's a good Smackdown. I gotta say, I think it's gonna be a good Smackdown. We're gonna see appearances from the Royal Rumble winners for the men's and women's. Charlotte Flair and Jey Uso will be in the house. An Elimination Chamber triple threat qualifier match between Jimmy Uso, LA Knight, and Drew McIntyre, the newest acquisition to WWE SmackDown. Also in an Elimination Chamber qualifier matches is Bianca Belair versus Piper Niven and the returning Alexa Bliss. Back one-on-one action qualifier match for the Elimination Chamber against Candice LeRae. That's going to be a good one. Excited for that. I'm excited for SmackDown. I'm excited for the weekend. I don't really know why I'm excited for the weekend. Every day is like the weekend for me. So I don't really know why.
Dragons!
Leroy's back there being Leroy, being a pain in my ass. I don't even know why I make my bed for him to just ruin it with his shenanigans. He's back there making himself comfortable. Like I said, tonight we're watching Friday Night Smackdown. Listen, latest episode of the Ringside Rundown dropped this past Wednesday morning. It's doing really, really well. So I guess you guys seem to really be enjoying that episode. It's Shay and I covering the Royal Rumble from this past weekend. So please check that out if you haven't. That is a Spotify link, but the show is available on multiple different platforms. As you can see in the little ticker down there below, the show's available on Spotify, Apple, iHeartRadio, even on YouTube. You can also check out full episodes of the podcast on YouTube. So please do so if you need a spot to check out the podcast. And we also have short form content on there as well. We're doing really, really good on YouTube, which is very, very surprising. I didn't expect to have to do so well on YouTube, so I'm very, very excited about that. But plus we're also multi-streaming on YouTube. This broadcast can be seen on Twitch and on YouTube at the same time, so if you need a secondary place to go watch it, you can watch it on YouTube. We're also on TikTok, but no influencer dances or anything goofy like you usually see on TikTok. It's just highlights of the stream. So if you have a TikTok account, almost everybody has a TikTok account. I don't think Mike has a TikTok account, but Mike should get a TikTok account because there's a lot of great wrestling content on TikTok. Not only wrestling content, but just funny content in general on TikTok. I never thought I'd say that, but it's the God's honest truth. Correct, I do not. I know you don't, but I still think you should. You might actually enjoy it. You can also check us out on Instagram if you need wrestling content on your Instagram feed. I'm trying to be way more active on Instagram, so please come check me out on Instagram. If you want to help the Ringside Rundown and also look cool while helping the Ringside Rundown, check out our merchandise store. Motherfucker! Jesus Christ! Oh!
Bing bang!
Oh!
That's a tortoise. That's a turtle. That's a tortoise. That's a fucking turtle. I just made a diorama on reptiles. I know everything about.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, hell no. What you doing, Lime? It's scaring the shit out of me. God damn it. I gotta go back and clip that for the old compilation. It's not my birthday, all right? It's not my birthday. All right? You missed it. You missed it. It's not my birthday. It was yesterday. Don't remind me. Why do you have to remind me of such things? You missed it. You missed it. She didn't miss my birthday. She didn't miss my birthday. She got me a great gift. Okay, thank you. See, you see what happens? I get yelled at. I get yelled at even when it's not my birthday. But thank you for the resub. I appreciate that.
Dragon!
Leroy's back there. Leroy's back there. Thank you for the resub, the 6-month resub. I don't even know. Still there.
Hey, where's the freaking gabagoo? You motherfucker. You motherfucker, huh? Don't make me get the... Hey, I'm walking here.
I am glad you still know how to work the old Twitch machine. Good to see you. Thank you again for the resub and the bits for scaring the shit out of me. That really I thought that was Mike. I was waiting for Mike to do that. I was surprised. I haven't heard that one in such a long time. I think that's what scared the hell out of me, is I hadn't heard that one in a very long time. But I think that one got me good enough that we're gonna add it to the monthly compilation. So thank you again, Lime. Good to see you. Hopefully you are well. It scared me too. I wasn't expecting it. I know to expect mine. Yeah, see? You don't like how it feels, see? You don't like how it feels. Either way, thank you guys for being here. Friday Night Smackdown tonight. Gonna be very good. A lot of qualifier matches for the Elimination Chamber. 2 on the women's side, Bianca Belair and Piper Niven. That's going to be fun because Bianca Belair is very, very strong. So she's going to be doing some very strong things. We're also going to be seeing, hey, now, Toasty. We're also going to be seeing the in-ring return of Alexa Bliss in a qualifier match against Candice LeRae. We're also going to see a triple threat match for the Elimination Chamber qualifier. Smack my bitch up. I haven't heard that song in a very long time. Jimmy Uso, LA Knight, and Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre just transferred from Monday Night Raw to SmackDown. He's on SmackDown. We're also going to see appearances from both Royal Rumble winners Charlotte Flair and Mr. Main Event Jey Uso. Mr. Yeet Man Jey Uso. So, anybody got any plans for the weekend? Anybody doing anything exciting? We're still about a little over 18 minutes away. Celebrating me? No, I got all my celebrating yesterday. I did all my celebrating yesterday. There's no more celebrating me. Not anymore. Leave me alone. Did you go to the Bing? I wish. I wish I went to the Bing. Don't forget to do your daily check-ins in the channel point rewards like Mike did. So that way you can be in the running for the daily check-in championship. We got a lot of people in the running for the daily check-in championship. I think as of right now, well, Mike would be in the lead because he remembered to do his check-in. But before that, there was like a three-way tie. There was like a three-way tie between Mike, Bella, and Guild Poseidon. Trying to fight off the cold my wife has. She's been feeling it all week. Stayed home yesterday and today. Today I felt a scratch in my throat. Today I'm all right, but my sinuses are kind of running a bit. No. Stay away, Mike. Mike has the plague. Mike, you stay away. You stay very far away. Very, very far away. Rest in peace, Mike, indeed. My boy's sick. My boy's sick. So, Lime, what are you doing for the weekend now that Mike is very sick? He's got the dreaded man cold. That means he's a big baby. I will let you all know I've enjoyed our time, but the Reaper's calling. It's over for Mike. Put him in a box. Put Mike in a box. It is over. Yes, that's right. Put the tombstone. The tombstone is set because it's over for Mike. It was nice knowing Mike. What a supporter. I have a Galentine's tomorrow with my girlfriends. Ew, gross. Ew, gross. Sad Cena emote. Sad Cena emote. What are you guys gonna do? Drink bottomless mimosas or something? Like girls do? I don't know. I never watched Sex in the City. Wasn't my type of show. Right, Leroy? I don't know what we're having. They're going out to brunch. You're bringing a cake. Okay. What kind of cake? What kind of cake? Is it like a white cake with some strawberries? I don't know why everybody goes for strawberries on Valentine's Day. Why not like raspberries? Yeah, pretty much. See? I knew it. What happened, Leroy? Leroy sent something. Follow Eric. That's right. Do what the bot and Lime says and hit that follow button. I want 1 million followers by the end of the stream tonight. All right, I have goals. All right, you see those? Those are goals. Put them in the chat. I'm trying to get there. I want 1 million followers by the end of tonight. All right, so make sure you check that out. Did I already promoted the...
Bush.
Oh, Philly.
Ho, Paisan. Back up. Ho, ho, a double. Hey. Ho fucking ho.
Stop fucking interrupting. Ho, 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 ho.
Ho, ho, ho.
Fuck you, Santa!
Ho. Ho, it's a girls from Icelandic air. Ho. Oh, ho, my ho.
Oh, Massachusetts.
Oh.
John, what the fuck?
Oh. Hey. Oh.
Hey,
Oh.
Oh, Jean-Philippe.
Oh, it's Papillon.
Oh, I don't see how are you? Oh.
Whoa.
Hey. Oh, John Philippe. What do you love with your counselor heart? I want to know what you love with your counselor heart. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? My goals are shit. The YouTube goal we're going to smash. The YouTube goal is crazy because, like, for some reason, I'm doing very well on YouTube. So the YouTube goal I'm going to we're going to hit no problem. There. I'm just being old me. I'm just being old me. But you're dumb. Shut up. But it is what it is. We're just doing the darn thing, trying to be trying to be what? Accountable, I guess you could say. I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. Anyway, hopefully you guys are excited for some wrestling, cuz I am. Right now they're showing Independence Day. By the way, throw a like on the YouTube feed as well. Yes, right here. I am multi-streaming on the YouTube, and it's a good place to go to if you want to avoid Twitch advertisements. If you want to support the channel, you can hit the subscribe button down below for $5.99, $8.95 Canadian. What was it in the UK? £4, 49 pence in the UK. And it supports the channel. You get no ads. You get cool emotes to use in chat. 15% off the Ringside Rundown merchandise store. And what else? Oh yeah, there's the place in the Discord. Like if you don't have a place to watch SmackDown in the States, it's on the US. I appreciate it. Thank you. You guys know, like, you can give away bits and then a regular alert pops up on the screen. You don't have to scare me. You don't have to scare me. Almost peed myself there. But like I was saying, if you subscribe to the channel, a special place in the Discord opens up and you can watch SmackDown if you don't have access.
I could have dropped my croissant.
Hey, it's Bella. Bella's here. What's going on, Bella? How are you doing? The croissant queen herself. It's Bella. Bella, you should be sleeping. It is late. It is like 1 a.m. in your location. You should be in bed, snuggled up. But I'm glad you're here. Hopefully you're doing well. Thank you for popping on in. Tonight we're watching SmackDown. Like I said, if you don't have access to SmackDown, it's on the USA Network, right? It's on the USA Network. Or if you're international like Bella and Mike, it is on Netflix. So you can watch it on Netflix. If you don't have Netflix and you don't have the USA Network, subscribe to the Twitch channel. Then you can go into the Discord, which is right here. You can go into the Discord and then you can watch it on Discord because I'm actually showing my feed in Discord. And then you could actually watch it and watch the shows and have fun. I was meant to be working today, but my manager canceled my shift, so today was rubbish for me. So I've been bed rotting. Man, I know how that goes. I love me a good bed rotting session. I love me a good bed rotting session. I wanted to do that yesterday, but then my mom guilt tripped me and was like, hey, are you coming to see me? It's your birthday and I have some stuff to give you. And I was like, oh man. I was like, then I gotta go see my mom. And then that's what happened. What the fuck? Why is that giant cartoon throwing ass very vigorously in the chat? I don't like that. It makes me feel uncomfortable. Mike, how do I do that? You gotta gigantify. It's the Mike paid some biddies to do that. If you have bits, you can gigantify the emote apparently. And he chose the one that is bouncing his ass up and down very fast in the chat. So thank you for that, Mike. Thank you for using 30 bits to magnify a giant cartoon ass going up and down. All right, time to do a quick Twitch lesson. You go to your bits menu where your channel points are, and it's the second option next to message effects, Bella. If you go into your where the channel point redemptions are, that menu, it's the second option. But you don't have to. I'm just telling you where it's at. That's not an indication that you need to spend money to gigantify any more emotes. You guys don't have to spend any money on me.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
Ow. Mike, why'd you kick me? Mike kicked me and it hurt. You can also do that. You can also use your channel points to activate different animations on the screen. Also, don't forget to do your check-ins. I'm looking at Bella and Lime.
Gangsters, what's up, guys?
Thank you, Bella. I appreciate that. You're trying to discourage us making it rain on you. You deserve a kick. Yeah, I don't want your money. I don't want your money. I just want your company. I just want your company.
Gangsters, what's up, guys?
She did it. She did it. See, now we have a little thing going on in the Discord line, well, where if you accumulate the most check-ins by the end of the month in Discord, you are the daily check-in champion. So on the 28th, on that stream, is when we find out who is the first ever daily check-in champion. Mike is this week's first chatter champion, of course. He is always on point with his check-ins when it comes to being the first chatter. I know that upsets Bella quite much because Bella loves being the first chatter champion. She loves parading around with the belt, but it goes to Mike this week. And Mike alone, Mike, you are the champion. You are the champion. You are the champion. No time for Bella, 'cause Mike is the champion of the first chatters. Anyway, we're a little over 5 minutes away from Friday Night Smackdown. Once again, Friday Night Smackdown tonight is on the USA Network. If you're in the United States of America, or if you're international, you can watch Friday Night Smackdown on Netflix if you have an active Netflix subscription. If you do not, you can also subscribe to the Twitch channel down below. Once you subscribe, you hop into the Discord. The Discord has a secret section for subs only and moderators where you can watch Friday Night Smackdown from my feed because I like to give back to the people. I like to give back to the people. Exclamation point diss. I don't have an exclamation point diss command. I'm gonna start writing diss tracks. Tomorrow you're doing NXT before Collision or no? I believe so. Tomorrow, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I'm doing. Because Saturday is kind of up in the air. AEW programming on the stream wise, people are not seem to be feeling it. I'm looking at the numbers, but it's a part of the deal, so I most likely am going to be here. But obviously, the deal. I'll keep you updated in the Discord, but most likely, like 90% sure, I'm going to be doing an NXT and Collision stream. It's just kind of dicey, because I got a very small social battery. You know what I mean? I got a very small social battery. I got a lot of words. But regardless, I am happy that you guys are here for SmackDown. It's going to be a great night. I'm excited for SmackDown tonight. Once again, it's Candice LeRae taking on the returning Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss's first time in over, 2 years? Being in a wrestling ring in one-on-one competition. We also have Bianca Belair versus Piper Niven, Jimmy Uso, LA Knight, and Drew McIntyre in triple threat action, and appearances from Charlotte Flair and main event Jey Uso. Wait till you drain it on Sunday if you do the pre-show in Big Game. I don't want you to get TOS. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing a stream. I'm not doing a Twitch stream for the Super Bowl. I'm just doing the Discord deal. But we're not watching the Super Bowl on stream. No. Because especially, we're just doing a Discord thing for the Super Bowl, not for a stream, especially for the Super Bowl, because I'm pretty sure that's like TOS Central. I don't know how people are going to watch the Super Bowl on stream. I'm pretty sure somebody's going to try to do it. I'm pretty sure you're going to see a couple people try to do it. I just don't know how you do it and not get TOS'd. I feel like that would get you TOS'd really easily. Or is it just me? I don't know. Yeah, but the Super Bowl thing is just the thing in the Discord for people like Bella, who's very interested in American culture. She has no idea why the Super Bowl is a big deal, but it is for some reason. If Philly wins, I'm gonna riot. I'm gonna lose my shit. I cannot handle a Philadelphia Eagles Super Bowl win. So we begrudgingly vote for the Kansas City Chiefs and Taylor Swift. Shout out to Taylor Swift. Yeah, I fucking hate the Eagles. I fucking hate the Eagles. I would never root for the Eagles. I'd rather shit in my hand and clap than root for the Philadelphia Eagles. So I am going to be rooting for the Kansas City Taylor Swifts. I don't know anything about Taylor Swift. I don't know anything about Taylor Swift. I don't know any Taylor Swift songs. Who you got money on seeing more tomorrow, Taylor Swift or the Oompa Loompa? I'm going with Taylor Swift because I don't think Taylor Swift is going to get booed. I don't think Taylor Swift is going to get booed. But I don't know nothing about Taylor Swift. I ain't got no beef with Taylor Swift. I don't know why my bot didn't tell you guys that the ads were coming, but the ads are here. Did it say that the ads were coming? Yeah, it did. It did say it. What am I talking about? Perfect timing, too, because we're less than a minute away from Smackdown. Too late. The Swifties are coming for you now. I got no beef with no Taylor Swift. I got no beef with Taylor Swift. She used to babysit Jeff Jarrett's kids. So she's a wrestling fan. She used to babysit Jeff Jarrett's kids. So I got no beef with Taylor Swift. That's not what I told the internet. Oh, you sold me out? Mike, how dare you? Everything being audible.
As good as any you'll find.
Is the audio crisp? Do I sound good? Hopefully I don't sound like I'm yelling. Hey, it's LA Knight. Yeah, LA Knight, yeah. He's going to be taking on Drew McIntyre and Jimmy Uso in a triple threat match.
And that's what the newest member of Smackdown is.
Drew McIntyre has joined Smackdown from Raw.
And what a big opportunity for Jimmy Uso.
Throwing a tomato at Drew early already.
Triple threat Elimination Chamber qualifying match.
Already throwing tomatoes. What a way to start.
Also with us, Charlotte Flair.
There's Charlotte Flair. You think Charlotte Flair is going to get booed tonight? She got booed on Monday. Bad, man. They were dogging her ass, boy.
After what many are calling arguably the greatest night of a Royal Rumble ever.
Oh, we're getting a recap of the Royal Rumble.
This truly was a takeover.
See if Drew hits a receipt on LA Knight for costing him his elimination spot. Interesting. Interesting. Maybe they can make a little beef out of this situation that apparently had angered Drew McIntyre enough where he went home before the show was even over. So, I mean, you figure if Drew took a shower after he was done, there wasn't much show left in the Royal Rumble anyway. So he probably just got an early start, wanted to beat traffic. 70,000 plus people in attendance. I don't think Drew would want to bring that up. Knight would light him up on the mic. I'm saying though, if they want to make some money, might as well, right? 70,000 people for the Royal Rumble event. Again, I don't know like how much money they raked in for that, but it's well in the millions and millions. They're showing highlights once again. Charlotte Flair, the winner of the Women's Royal Rumble. And main event, Jey Uso wins for the men. They're both going to be in attendance. Jeff Merchant's favorite wrestler. Say his name 2 more times, he might appear. Like Joe Hendry. Jeff Merchant. Speed died in the Rumble. Speed died in the Rumble. Everybody. That's the craziest thing about this whole thing is like the internet reaction, like on Twitter, compared to like the live attendance reaction and people who are not chronically online. It's like night and day. I can't believe you take 5 spears from Braun. I'll take my Kofi chest from Gunther chops. I figured the 5 spears would be quicker. I figured the other 2 options are delayed pain, and I don't like delayed pain. Starting the show off with the main event, Jey Uso.
Across the country, still at high tide. Take it away, Memphis. Enjoy it.
They're in Memphis. Let's see if Memphis has any rhythm. They're loud. Will Bear eat? I don't think Barrett is gonna eat. Maybe. He might. It's very intoxicating to eat. If I wasn't on this camera, I'd probably be yeeting myself. I would be yeeting all over myself. I would just be full of yeet. I would just be yeeting all over the walls. The walls would be absolutely covered in yeet. What's wrong? I would seriously just, there would be yeet everywhere. I would just be dropping yeets all over everyone. Everyone's catching a yeet.
Andy was yeeting deep into Rumble Saturday night.
I would just go yeet crazy. There would be no limit to the amount of yeeting I would do if I was by myself. Hey, Lime, you want to see me yeet?
Was eating nonstop to start Raw.
I'll send you a video. You would have to hydrate after all that yeeting. After all that yeeting.
As far as the eye could see, post Royal Rumble victory for Jey Uso, just waiting to
after all that yeeting, I forgot what I was going to say. Never mind.
The most popular Royal Rumble winner of all time, and that is clearly a sentiment echoed by this.
Well, look at the Memphis crowd. They're going crazy for main event Jey Uso. So, yeah, my birthday was great. I didn't have any cake, though. I didn't get any cake. I want a birthday cake. I haven't had a birthday cake in a while.
It was this Jey Uso who was the last man in the ring. Oh, what a night it was.
So I wonder if Jey Uso is gonna no cupcake with the candle. Nothing. No cake.
Now all the emotion poured
You didn't send me no cake. No cake, no cupcake, no candles, no carrot cake, no fruit cake, no nothing.
Just burning calories and blowing vocal cords to kick off Smackdown.
I'm upset. Everybody keep yeeting. Keep yeeting. Leroy, why don't you start yeeting?
They can't get enough and he can't get enough.
I wish that dog would stay still. He doesn't stay still.
You see the numbers for his performance.
They better remind Jay, this isn't Netflix. We got a schedule. Yeah, that's right, main event, Jay Uso. We're on a curfew, buddy. You're not the final boss.
To win the Royal Rumble from spot number 20. Look at history for you.
He's still going.
Just think about
the stamina of this guy, who can just keep yeeting and yeeting and yeeting and yeeting over and over again.
Only then to see Cena come in and show respect and share
This
congratulations.
is so much public yeeting, it's crazy.
It's always a shock when an underdog wins the Royal Rumble for the first time ever.
Yeet Mania is sponsored by Blue Chew.
We probably should have seen it coming.
That's the sponsorship I should be going after. I'm going after the wrong sponsorships. I should be hitting up Blue Chew, seeing if they want to sponsor some streamers. Where you going, Leroy? Leroy's out. Leroy said, I'm leaving. He was close. He was close. You saw how close Leroy got? He's getting a haircut on Tuesday, so he's going to look a little different come Wednesday's stream. He's gonna be cold. Don't worry, we'll get him a sweater. We'll get him a sweater. He didn't want to deal with all that yeet on your sheets. More yeeting. More yeeting. We're not done yeeting. Hey, sometimes I yeet all over the sheets and I just leave it there. I let it marinate. I let it marinate. Oh, man. Shut up, Leroy. Uh-oh.
Main event Jey Uso is now in your city.
Go fuck yourself.
Rude. Rude.
Hey, look, I had a hell of a week. I got a lot of love.
Yeet.
From my family.
Yeet.
From my friends.
Yeet.
And from the fans.
Yeet.
Your 2025 Men's Royal Rumble winner.
Yeet. How could you hate the yeet? Everybody loves the yeet. Everybody loves it. You're just a hater. She's just a hater. Do not placate the haterade coming from Lime.
But look, I'm here to pick a champion.
Uh-oh.
It's a main event at WrestleMania, right? On Monday night, I had the ring general Gunther. So it's only right for me to pull up on Friday Night Smackdown and stand face to face with the WWE champ. So Memphis, man, help me welcome my dog. The American Nightmare.
The crowd going crazy already.
Rhodes.
Did you know that wrestling only has more than one royal family? I did not know that. We still do not know who these royal family members are of these royal families. Cody never tells us. He just tells us that there's more than one royal family.
Cody is here, 6 days removed from that ladder match victory over Kevin Owens.
I had to do that, man. Fuck. I don't know how these headphones can handle this. I don't know how they're still going.
You know, Wade,
Thank you, Mike, for the bits, but
6 days ago, he was receiving medical attention. He couldn't even join us in the post show to hear what he thought after retaining the title.
My ears, Jesus Christ.
And ready to join us live.
I couldn't even hear the whoa.
Ladder matches in the history of the entire
Don't worry, the
industry.
headphones are back on.
Doesn't just have to win.
Is this a custom-made American Nightmare suit? That should be Cody Rhodes' like post-wrestling business venture. Suits. He should be a suit maker. Imagine like a line of American Nightmare suits. Pretty loud second whoa. Not as loud as that scream that was in my ear. Jay just told him to go fuck himself. Fantastic. I love it.
Two men, but will they be opponents down the road?
It's pretty badass to have like your logo insignia on your suit.
So, Memphis,
Tennessee.
Main event, Jey Uso. I think I know what you want to talk about.
What's that? Oh, the WrestleMania sign. It's right there. I forgot about that.
Oos,
I forgot about WrestleMania.
you know why I'm here, right? You do? I got two choices to make, Goose.
Uh-oh.
Just two. I can stand across from you on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania.
I like that.
That'll mean a lot to me.
Sounds good.
Or I can stand next to you.
Yee.
You still WWE champ, and me, new world heavyweight champion.
Not bad. Not bad. Kind of reminiscent of WrestleMania 20.
Quite the choice to make. You know, I spoke to my doctor this week after the ladder match. You know what he told me? He told me I've got fluid on my elbow that needs to be drained. Told me I got a hip out of alignment. A bunch of other lower back medical jargon I wasn't paying attention that much to. I mean, my doctor's a nice guy. He's not the WWE champion. And one of the things that he left out, Jay, is a good diagnosis. How full my heart is, how absolutely 100% proud I am of Jey Uso winning the Royal Rumble.
That's nice. That's nice.
I know it's your choice, but that sign right there, having fought for it, having taken my choice away last year and having to win it back, that's your sign to point at. This is your WrestleMania, Jay. And you and I, we've had some good moments in this ring.
Kind of surprising that Gunther's not here.
Had a libation or two.
I would have had Gunther in the ring as well.
You know, this here arena is right off Beale Street. We could do that all over again, you know what I'm saying?
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
But Jay, as much as you have this choice I have to go to WrestleMania, and for this title reign to be complete, not only do I have to go to WrestleMania, not only do I have to be in the main event, I have to win. So if you choose me, let's make a memory here tonight in Memphis. Let's have some absolute fun, because it will be the last time.
Uh-oh. That sound like fighting
you
words.
Feel me, sir?
Oh, that sound like fighting words to me. Uh-oh.
I think party plans may be changing.
It's the Samoan werewolf.
Well, I mentioned
Homelander conversion coming? I don't know.
Waiting to congratulate Jey Uso after his Royal Rumble victory. To the surprise of
Jacob
nobody,
Fatuga about to say something
these two
crazy.
were not part of the congregation.
Jacob Fatu, Tama Tonga by his side.
Clear statement made on
Wow.
SmackDown last week that Fatu and
What do
Tonga
these two
are
want?
here to run SmackDown by any means necessary. That may well involve taking out the likes of Jey Uso and of course,
Be a good main
the
event
champ,
tag
Cody
match.
Rhodes.
Get Teddy Long out here. Yeah, I miss Teddy Long. Cody looks like he's getting ready for a fight. His body might not be able to hold up. Okay, all right.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
First off, Cody Rhodes. Last year, you took that title from my family. But as of now, Cody, my family needs that title back.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Jacob Fatu, Cody Rhodes, Elimination Chamber.
That takes me to you, Jey Uso. Big cousin, Mr. Yee-Man. Mr. 25 Royal Rumble winner. Hey, big cousin, don't get this twisted. Let's just keep it 100. If there was anybody to bring back that title to the family, it sure in the hell wouldn't be your ass.
Wow. Damn, that's cold. Oh! Oh!
And they're going at it.
No words necessary from Jey Uso. Oh my God.
Fatu.
Wow. Jacob Fatu
Dogs are off
taking
the
out
chain.
Cody Rhodes.
And SmackDown is in big trouble.
And now beating down on Cody Rhodes.
I'm wondering why they went to the brawl so
My family
quickly.
needs that title back. The Samoan werewolf lining up the other.
Oh!
Jey meets him halfway.
Just in the nick of time for Cody Rhodes.
Cody Cutter.
Connects.
And they rid the ring of Jacob.
Wow.
Survival for now for Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes.
Uh-oh.
But surely a temporary reprieve.
And that is how Friday Night SmackDown gets underway here in Memphis.
You're right. That would be a good main event tag match right here. I'm wondering if they're figuring out what to do with Cody for the Elimination Chamber
Bianca
event.
Belair, the former champ, with Naomi by her side. She's looking at a chance of gold if she can get past Piper Niven next.
All right, so that's a qualifier match for the Elimination Chamber women's. But yeah, I think that would be a great tag match. I can't wait to see if they're actually going to make it a tag match. And it, my guess is maybe they're just trying to hotshot Jacob Fatu into a main event, so they need something for Cody to do for the Elimination Chamber. I don't think you could have an Elimination Chamber without what do you call it? At least one championship match. We got Twitch ads coming in just a few minutes. If you want to avoid the Twitch advertisements, all you got to do is hit that purple subscribe button down below. Not only do you avoid Twitch advertisements when you hit that subscribe button, but you also get cool emotes to use in chat, 15% off Ringside Rundown merchandise store from our merchandise store, and you also get a special section of our Discord that opens up where you can watch Smackdown if you don't have access to it. I just saw on the Twitter machine, looks like Cedric Alexander is done with the WWE. That's unfortunate, man. I like Cedric. I always thought Cedric was really, really great. He had those great matches against Mustafa Ali for WrestleMania. That's kind of a bummer. And I was really enjoying the work that he was doing with Javon Evans in NXT. It's kind of sad. Cedric being done, Duke Hudson being done. Duke Hudson was very surprising. To hear that he was done with the WWE as well. Let go. So best of luck to them. Hopefully they can rebound and find their footing in other places. You know, there's always AEW that's available. I'm sure AEW can AEW looking to scoop up Cedric Alexander, you know, put him in the Hurt Syndicate with Bobby and Shelton so he can reunite with those guys again. I think it just writes itself, you know. It all depends, too, because, I mean, Shelton and Bobby are the tag team champions for AEW. If Cedric was to go over there, what would he do? Hudson was a shocker for his size. He checks that box, but I guess they let Dijak go, and he is better, more proven than the other two. Yeah, you know, I always thought Duke Hudson had a lot of charisma. I liked the stuff that he did in Chase U. Chase U was very interesting because at first I wasn't really a big fan of Chase U. And then they ended up, you know, for me, they ended up getting over, and I actually was enjoying the stuff that they did. I enjoyed the stuff that they did with Ridge Holland. I'm a big fan of Thea Hale, which is, I don't know why we haven't seen much of Thea Hale ever since the dissolution of Chase U. It might be maybe they don't have anything for Thea Hale. I don't know. At first, I thought Chase U was the stupidest shit ever, but it really evolved. It's one of those things where you kind of just have to give it time, you know? Have to give it time and let it marinate. And then it'll end up flipping you. The more you see it, the more you get accustomed to it, the more you get used to seeing it on TV. And then it can kind of, it becomes like an integral part of the show. So I think that's what happened with Chase U. We just needed time for it to evolve. They already made the match. There it is. Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso teaming up to take on Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu later on tonight on SmackDown.
They're gonna get it in tonight's main event. Huge tag match. Tama Tonga, Jacob Fatu go head to head with Cody Rhodes.
That's gonna be very fun. Can't wait for that one.
Here on SmackDown.
Remember, we are only 3 weeks away from Elimination Chamber.
Piper Niven is in the ring. She'll be taking on Bianca Belair. This is a qualifier. Let me get the channel point predictions up.
But what a challenge she faces here.
I gotta look over my keyboard. I can't see.
And it's an Elimination Chamber qualifying match. Making her way to the ring, being accompanied by Naomi from Knoxville, Tennessee. She is one half of the
That's right there in Memphis. I'm assuming not too far from Knoxville, where Bianca Belair is from.
And Wade, I feel like a week ago when we were all hanging out in Indy, there were
go,
so
guys.
many fans that we were hearing from that were predicting Bianca would win the Women's Royal Rumble. Now this is a new plan of attack to find that way to WrestleMania glory for the EST?
Yeah, well, the EST is pretty much the favorite of any match she's ever in, thanks to her outstanding record of achievement. But there is no finer way to get over a Royal Rumble disappointment than getting right back into the mix of things with qualification for the Women's Elimination Chamber match. That is what's at stake here tonight.
6 women will make their way to Toronto to try to find a way to WrestleMania and fight for a championship. This a qualifying match. Bianca,
looks like we're good there.
Piper Niven inadvertently eliminated.
Oh, going right for the KOD.
Oh, she's going for the KOD already. Jesus
and that was
Christ.
thanks in large part to Bianca Belair's nimble movement. Now, Niven has probably been skating on some thin ice.
Shoulder block from Bianca in the
Chelsea's
corner.
Secret Service, but managed to cling on to a roll.
Bianca, very, very strong. She should be able to handle Piper Niven, no problem. She's just going to have to use her quickness.
Early on, just driving that shoulder into Piper. And Wade, you brought it up. I can only imagine.
There's Bianca pounding away on the skull of Piper. Piper Niven slides out, though. Uh-oh, she's got the braid. She's got control of the braid. Oh, turns it into a clothesline. Stiff.
Right now, it is the powerhouse Niven with the upper hand.
See how she used the braid to generate that torque and right into that clothesline.
And I don't have any issue with that whatsoever. Belair uses that braid to her own advantage at times, so it has to be perfectly legal to attack it.
Remember, we will also have an Elimination Chamber.
How strong is the glue on that braid wig? It has to be. It has to be very strong stuff because those ladies yank on that braid.
And then, of course,
like it's
Charlotte
nobody's
Flair,
business.
The Women's Royal Rumble winner, will be joining us live. Charlotte has a big decision
Bianca
to make.
kicks Piper to create some space. Both ladies on the
Alexa
outside of the
Bliss.
ring.
What a
Piper
reception
pushes
she
Bianca
received
into the
in
apron
Indianapolis
area.
as a surprise
Oh,
entrant. The crossbody
squashes her with that
right to the
crossbody.
side of the apron there. And now Alexa Bliss will be up
Nasty.
against Candice LeRae in a Women's Elimination
Oh,
Chamber qualifying
squashes
match.
her with that senton.
as Piper Niven is getting the best of the EST here. A chance to get to the Elimination Chamber.
Eat Lux your way
Well,
with the new
I gotta mute
$5.79.
this if it decides to mute. It's gonna be very interesting to see if Piper Niven can actually defeat Bianca Belair to get to the Elimination Chamber. That'll certainly help her get Chelsea off her back because Piper doing like Brody King. Could you imagine an intergender tag team of Brody King and Piper Niven? That would be fucking great. That'd be excellent. Bianca coming off the ropes, hits Piper with the shoulder block.
Bitch!
Hey, I knew he'd show up. Konnichiwa, Jeff. How are you? Happy Friday, my friend. Good to see you.
Hey, you big idiot!
I was like remembering to hit that when somebody comes in. I keep forgetting that I have it there. It's becoming a favorite of mine. You're in luck, Jeff. Charlotte hasn't shown up yet. Don't remind him. Don't remind him that Charlotte is going to be on the show. He might blow a gasket. Bianca fights to her feet, trying to escape the grip of Piper Niven, but Piper's not letting it happen with the scoop slam right in the center of the ring. She's also going to take time to gloat. I don't think this is a good idea. Even if you want to look good in front of the Women's United States Champion, you got to stay on Bianca Belair. She's dangerous like that. I was playing MLB The Show 24, and I already know, planning to mute the TV when that piece of shit is on. Jesus Christ. So are you going to get the new MLB? The new MLB, they already are starting to show the gameplay for MLB The Show 25. It looks much like the same, much like the other ones. So I think I'm going to save my money and put all my money towards WWE 2K25. Probably going to be doing some wrestling streams, video game streams. I just got to figure out when. Probably going to be Thursdays. Either Thursdays or Sundays. I don't know. Maybe Sundays would work better. I don't buy sports games every year. I usually skip a year or two between games. Yeah, I do the same. I do the same exact thing. I usually, when they're games, especially like, I haven't bought 2K WWE since 2K 22 or 23. I think 22 was the year that Rey Mysterio was on the cover. And that was the last WWE 2K game that I bought. It just kind of seems very similar. But this year, I think I'm going to take the plunge just because I've been streaming a lot more. And just to bring some diversity to these streams. See if maybe we can bring in some new people. Maybe develop sort of like an E-Fed situation. You never know. As we get back to the action, Bianca Belair coming off the top rope with a crossbody. Piper Niven kicks out at 2.
Critical match. Women's Elimination
Are you getting
Chamber
2K25 WWE?
Road to WrestleMania is
That Bloodline edition, I gotta look up what the special perks for buying the Bloodline edition, but the game itself looks pretty cool.
Trying to go for the KOD instead. A headbutt by Piper Wade.
Well, we know the incredible feats of strength that Belair can pull off.
Whoa!
Only Niven
Big
can pull
boss
off.
man slam.
And a shoulder
Did I
kick
win?
out
The match is not over yet. The match is not over yet. I don't know who you voted for. I don't even think you don't know who you voted for. I think you just picked somebody. Do you even know who you voted for?
Missing with the senton.
There are a couple games coming up that I'm excited for. Lost Records Bloom and Range, Fable. I might get 2K25. I didn't get 24.
The spear.
The one on the left. Okay.
Piper able to survive. Look at that kick.
I don't know what that means.
She took into the corner.
The one on the left, Piper. Maybe it was Piper. Maybe you voted for Piper. Piper Niven with the cannonball.
Piper Niven is certainly capable of very special things.
Piper Niven is the young lady in the blue and black gear. She's heading to the top rope, but she is stopped by Bianca Belair, who's using the leverage to set her up for her finisher, the KOD. Oh, you put money on Piper Niven. I don't know if that was smart. Oh, even though she stuffs Bianca Belair into the mat.
This is only the second time they've gone one-on-one, and Piper acquitted herself.
Piper going to the second rope.
In terms of countering.
Vader bomb.
Power now for the win to advance.
Should be our
ticket to Toronto to Elimination Chamber, this qualifying match.
Lime trying to pick up some big money. She picked Piper Niven to win this one against Bianca Belair in Bianca Belair's home state.
Barely moved ever since.
She's gone for the KOD a few times tonight. There was a wild finish when they fought back in
Scoop
December.
from Piper. But Bianca escapes. Piper goes running in, but she gets nobody there in the turnbuckle. Oh my God.
And came up with the win.
Bianca re-enters the ring. There she goes again for the KOD. She is trying this time very hard for the KOD. She gets it. Look at the power. Holy shit. This is amazing. KOD. That is it. She is not going to be all right. You lose, Lime.
Here is your winner, Bianca Belair.
While spots
You
are
lose,
filling up in
Lime.
the Women's Elimination Chamber, now joining Liv Morgan, who qualified this week on
Yeah,
Raw.
she is very strong. Her legs were shaking so bad on that, I thought they were going to give out on her. She kept the strength up, getting Mike 2.2 thousand channel points. Congratulations, Mike. Grab them dollar bills. Grab them dollar bills. There's only a couple there. You gotta grab them. Pick them up. Pick them up. Get the dollar bills. Hey, Caden Carter, Katana Chance on Smackdown. Let's go.
Unless this is about putting me in the Elimination Chamber, giving me a bye the same way you did Cena, we really ain't got nothing to talk about.
Oh, I think we do have
He's gonna get a bye.
I had a phone call earlier from Adam Pearce, and he made a request for you to face a Raw superstar tonight, and I've granted that request.
No, we're not doing this anymore. Okay, you tried it with Strowman, you tried it with Priest. I'm all good on that.
Carmelo says no thank you.
Yeah, that's in my
I bet it is.
Akira.
Akira Tozawa.
Carmelo, you'll be going one-on-one with Akira Tozawa tonight because, if you may remember, you cost him his spot in the Royal Rumble. And that means you could have cost him his spot in the main event of WrestleMania. And I think that deserves a match.
You know what?
Akira Tozawa is going to be facing Carmelo.
Exactly. I'd love to wrestle you. Man, this would be a huge opportunity for me, man, honestly. And this is going to be a layup.
A layup.
Elbow!
Played him.
Who's this guy think he is?
Played him.
We don't see an air ball.
We'll see it in the ring.
So Akira Tozawa, Carmelo Hayes later on tonight. That's going to be a lot of fun.
That should be a fun one. Hey, DIY.
Hey, it's DIY. Do it yourself.
Retaining the tag
That's what
team
DIY stands for, right?
Now we're going to hear from Gargano and Ciampa a week removed from their controversial outing in Indy. That is next when we come back to Memphis.
So excited to hear from DIY.
Friday Night Smackdown.
So excited to hear from DIY, not really. But if they make Tozawa go over on Melo, then Melo must have walked in on Stephanie showering or something. Otherwise, I have no idea why he'd lose to Tozawa. Well, we'll see. We'll see who you're putting all your channel points on. I wouldn't put too many channel points on Carmelo. It might not be an easy layup. He might think it's going to be an easy layup, but I feel like he's severely underestimating Akira Tozawa, and you shouldn't do the same. Mike, are you getting that new Chelsea Green shirt? That new Chelsea Green America t-shirt? I think you would look great with it. I think it would be great for your trip to Paris. Mike is going to be going to Paris. And no, I can't come along with him this time. I tried seeing if he'd let me come along. Mike said I can't come on the trip to Paris. Negative. I can't fit inside of the suitcase. So I can't come along, unfortunately. Oh, you mean the shirt? So does that mean I can still come along on the trip? Correct, you can't come along. Damn it. Damn it. One day. I'm pretty sure I am going to be streaming tomorrow. I believe tomorrow's stream is starting around 6:30. We're going to be catching up on NXT and also watching AEW Collision. You'd be a croissant. You'd be too croissant crazy in Paris. Their pastries are amazing. I bet. Imagine an authentic French croissant. I'd be feeling like Pierre Escargot. You remember Pierre Escargot? Who doesn't remember Pierre Escargot? He was there. That's why she popped in. Fresh out of the bakery in the morning with a cappuccino. They're phenomenal. Listen to you and your elegance. Man talking about fresh French pastries, a cappuccino in the morning. My man Mike has been around the world. Mr. Fancy Pants indeed. Mike Fancy Pants. That's what you should change your Twitch name to. Mike Fancy Pants. Where'd you he just did like a little mini vacation here in the States. Visited a bunch of different landmarks here in the United States. And now he's going to Paris, France. Then I save the crumbs and feed the pigeons because I'm 100 years old. You're not that old. You're not that old. Take it from me, I'm the one that's really old. I'm the one that had to celebrate a birthday. Here they are showing bits and pieces of a new WWE show that premieres on the 16th on A&E called Legends and Future Greats. Eric turned old yesterday. Eric has been old. Eric just turned older yesterday. And so did his brother, yes. Me and my brother share a birthday, so we always have that. I can never have my own birthday. I told my mom yesterday, I said he ruined my third birthday party. I can never have anything to myself. Never, ever.
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women. Women. I said women. I'm not gay.
Not gay.
I would not date a man.
Not gonna date
I
a
would
man.
not carry a purse.
Not gonna
I
carry
would
a
not put on makeup. I will love a woman.
I will love a woman.
Now listen, what?
I will love a woman. Here's DIY in the ring right now.
We beat the Motor City Machine Guns not
Thank
once,
you for using
but
my
twice
brother's
at
check-in.
the Royal
Everybody go
Rumble,
follow
which
my
means
brother.
Officially, we are the best tag team in the world.
They have the belts.
Do the thing. Do it. Everybody knows the BTTITW is DIY.
Yeah.
And with that said, I think it's safe to say that the chances of the Motor City Machine Guns ever holding these titles again are officially dead.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace, guys.
And it's hard because we have nothing but respect for the Motor City Machine Guns. They are two independent legends. 11 years ago, they were our favorite tag team. So tonight in Memphis, if you could, everybody
Prophet's
in this arena,
gonna come out and smack these boys. I forgot about the
watching
Street
from
Profits.
home, please stand up.
Forgot about the
Everyone
Street
stand
Profits.
up. Get out of your seats. Stand up. Come on, please. This is serious.
Memphis, please.
This is serious.
Memphis, this is
Everyone
for the
stand
Motor
up.
City
It's
Machine
serious.
Guns. Take your hats off.
Not gonna take my hat
Bow
off.
your heads in silence.
I'm not gonna take my hat off. Hey, it's pretty deadly.
Disrespectful. That was a moment of silence.
Why would there be a moment of silence, Wade?
How uncouth.
Here's Pretty Deadly. What does Pretty Deadly want?
Wow.
Look at
By
these
the way,
outfits
we were
from
watching.
Pretty
What
Deadly.
a lovely sentiment that was. We were back there having fun, of course, watching.
Interrupting
but
a moment of silence, mind you.
Excuse me, because we felt it was important to come out here and
Yes,
remind
boy.
you guys of all the help we've given you to keep those NXT Tag Team Championships.
Those aren't
important is that
NXT
you
Tag Team
respect
Championship though.
The moment of silence.
1 minute moment of silence. We're going to do it.
Uh-oh. Now we have a whole minute?
Whoa, gentlemen, please. Sorry to interrupt, but DIY, after everything that you've pulled over the last few weeks, you're in no position to make any demands about those tag team titles. That would be my job. And as for you two, you don't exactly deserve a title shot, but I'm going to give you the chance to earn one.
What?
Okay.
Let's do Pretty Deadly versus DIY in a non-title match, and if Pretty Deadly get your hand raised, well, you'll be in line for a title shot.
So this is like a
Oh,
title
one more thing.
eliminator match.
No.
One more thing.
Next week?
That match, well, that starts right now.
Right now.
They're in street clothes.
They're in their street clothes. They can't wrestle like that.
Pretty deadly.
It's unprofessional, man.
DIY right now.
It's a scandal.
How are they gonna do that? I might as well put the channel point predictions up for that one. I didn't know that was going to happen. We'll have it. DIY and Pretty Deadly. DIY versus Pretty Deadly. Can't type. There we go. Might as well do that now. I feel like it's going to be a DIY versus Yes Boy. Yes, boy. Once again, if you want to, you can hop up in the Discord and watch the program. If you don't have access to Smackdown, all you have to do is be a Twitch sub or a moderator, and you can hop up on in and watch the program. Hit that subscribe button down below. $5.99 American, $8.95 Canadian, £4.49 British, UK. If you go by the pound, I don't know what it is in yen. I don't know any other currencies. I just know those three. But subscribe to the channel. You get access to watch SmackDown in our Discord. You get 15% off Ringside Rundown merchandise. Cool emotes to use in chat. I'm really stoked about the merchandise, man. I can't wait till this time in March comes where I'm gonna drop all this new stuff. I'm still working on the revamp, but the new logo, the new design is gonna be so dope that it's forcing me to come up with so many designs that the merch store is just gonna be chocked full. And I'm doing it for spring, so you're gonna see different hoodies, different long sleeve shirts, a lot more t-shirt designs, because it is gonna be for the spring. So I'm thinking middle of March is when I want to do it. Rally towels? I don't know if Fourth Wall has towels, but whatever I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be posting a lot of stuff on there. I'm going to try to fill it with a lot of stuff. And I'm really going to try to advertise it, because I feel like the new logo design and the vibe I'm trying to go for with the logo is very sporty. Like, it looks like an athletic brand. So I think you guys are really gonna enjoy it. But it also comes with a whole revamp of different logos, different designs on here on Twitch, different color overlay, all that other stuff.
With you, Friday Night Smackdown here on USA in Memphis,
Hopefully you're gambling some points, because right now has begun Pretty Deadly versus DIY. DIY are in the street clothes.
Title match for an opportunity for Pretty Deadly Way to prove it and to earn a title shot, a match that was just made right before the commercial break by General Manager Nick Aldis.
Gargano goes running in, goes up and over, thanks to Elton Prince. Elton Prince sidesteps Tommaso Ciampa. Ciampa goes to the outside. Prince has to get a tag to his partner, Kit Wilson, but he's stopped by Gargano, who gets kicked away, and a tag to Kit is fired. He's on fire right now.
Quite clear that they could well be in competition tonight. However,
very nice.
Street clothes are DIY. Didn't even get the
Pretty
chance
Deadly.
To warm
Kit
up,
Wilson
and it's starting to
looking
show.
really good.
And this is a different
Kit
side
Wilson
to
stomping
Pretty
away
Deadly.
on Tommaso
The
Ciampa.
theatrics, the joking around, the talk about musicals. Nice bell to bell, showing that they belong at the top of the card and in the
Ducks the attack.
Conversation.
Gets hit with the back elbow. Oh, Nigel lariat from Kit Wilson. Okay.
New intensity in the eyes of Pretty Deadly. Once that bell rings, they look
Yes,
so
boy,
much better
Elton
for
Prince
it.
gets tagged. We got both members of Pretty Deadly in there, both members DIY, back elbow, tandem, alternating.
Back and forth they go. Gargano able to get out of the way.
Oh, what the hell? Off the back.
To earn a title shot.
Ooh, Tommaso Ciampa breaks that one up.
It's interesting, the recent tenuous working relationship that it broke down
Tommaso
last week.
has to roll Johnny all the way over to his corner just to get the tag.
And Los Garza last week on SmackDown.
And that was the moment it all went south
Oh.
for these four as a relationship.
Tommaso Ciampa throwing Kid Wilson into the
Things now
post.
breaking down in a big
Lifter,
way.
uppercut
Back and
from
forth
Elton
they go.
Prince.
European uppercut from Prince. Big right hand from Ciampa.
We got some Twitch
Center
ads
of the
coming
ring,
in just a
toe-to-toe
little
to
bit.
determine so much in the tag team division.
Tommaso Ciampa, just an absolute machine in that ring.
Woo!
Cutthroat, competitive, explosive rage. And Elton
Big
Prince
boot
learning
from Tommaso.
firsthand about just how dangerous Tommaso Ciampa
Answers
is, but
back
coming
from
back with some of his own.
Elton.
And then Gargano pulling down on his hair from outside the apron, and he eats that right hand.
O'Connor roll. Tommaso Ciampa tried to cheat.
From Kid Wilson, turns it around.
Kid Wilson
And they come up
with the boot, allowing Elton Prince to get the pin. I knew that was going to happen.
While
Pretty
Ciampa tried his
deadly.
best to pull the tights and pull one over the ref, he failed. But Elton Prince grabbed the top rope, did it for him, and just
Pretty
beat
deadly
DIY
with the
They get a
dub,
future
and they
championship
earn a shot
opportunity.
at the Tag Team Championships being currently held by DIY. I think this is going to be a fun story. I really feel like DIY and Pretty Deadly is going to be a lot of fun.
What happened a week ago? One of the big shocking returns at Royal Rumble. Alexa Bliss. And now she can take a major step forward.
Mike gets 700 channel points for correctly predicting Pretty Deadly to pick up the win. Grab your dollar bills, Mike. Grab them. Hurry before they go away. Grab that one right there. I could use that one. Send me all the money. Send me all your money.
SmackDown's latest acquisition. Drew McIntyre, they square off Elimination Chamber qualifying triple threat match, and it's coming up next here on SmackDown.
That's going to be a lot of fun as well, but we are in commercial break. Let me mute this before I get in trouble, before I get TOS'd. We don't want to get TOS'd. Really quickly, guys, time for some physicality. Yeah, that's coming up very soon. Triple threat action, LA Knight, Jimmy Uso, Drew McIntyre to qualify for the Elimination Chamber. Do me a favor. Check out the latest episode of the Ringside Rundown podcast. That is a Spotify link. But the Ringside Rundown podcast is available wherever you listen to podcasts. You can listen to our recap of the Royal Rumble, what we thought of the show, what we thought of the winners, the losers, the surprises, all of that stuff. Even we had a question about AEW in there as well. We answered some of your questions. So again, thank you to Mike for sending in some questions. Really, really appreciate it. Helping drive some content. So thank you very, very much. Check out the latest episode. Let me know what you think. And also, check out the YouTube. The YouTube is right there where we do some multi-streaming. So check out the multi-stream if you want to avoid advertisements on Twitch that are about to come up in about a minute or two. So if you want to avoid the ads and also help me out, head over to the YouTube, drop a like so that way in the algorithm other people can find it and they can join in on the fun as well. Whew. Also, check us out on Instagram. I'm really working hard on trying to build up more Instagram content and trying to advertise more on Instagram. So please come check us out on Instagram. Be a part of the fun there if you like wrestling content on your Instagram feed. We'd love to have you. Where the hell did Leroy go? Leroy just like disappeared. He's gone. Where's Tortuga? Tortuga's all around somewhere. I kind of just let Tortuga do his own thing. He's around somewhere doing his thing. I'm not picking him up because I'm telling you, as soon as I pick him up, he's going to piss on me. So that'll never happen. That'll never happen. But Tortuga's there, living life, being a turtle. Tortuga will pee on me if I pick him up. Tortuga has a pee fetish. He likes to I thought you knew this. No, I don't pick him up. I don't pick him up on stream because if I pick him up, he's going to pee on me. And I don't feel like getting peed on stream. But his name is Tortuga. And that's Spanish for turtle. But you will not see Turtle, unfortunately. I let him rest and relax and think of the views. Yeah, I don't think Tortuga is going to bring me that many views. Does he just roam around everywhere? Pretty much. Pretty much. We only really see Tortuga. When I see Tortuga, it's because he wants to eat. Here's The Miz.
I was impressed last week. You have great in-ring ability.
Only
Your ability
Shell.
and my expertise, you could learn
That's fantastic.
so much from me.
Yes, I did.
You did?
I learned. Yes, I learned how to beat you.
Wow. Miz getting disrespected.
Cody! Just the guy I wanted to see. Do you believe this young crop of talent? They don't have the respect for guys like us. Like these guys, they would never have our back. Don't you worry, we're old school. I'll always have your back.
Old school. Miz, I don't need you to have my back.
Okay, look, I get it. It's the road to WrestleMania. Very exciting, very unpredictable. I mean, this time last year, it was your story. The entire world was behind Cody
There's
Rhodes.
Shinsuke lurking in the back again.
You heard him out there.
Like a
That's
freak.
Jay's story. And I get you want to be a good guy, you want to be his friend, but we know what that title does to friendships. Kevin Owens.
There they go again. We talked about that Star Wars analogy
chooses you.
with
still
the
gonna be
whole
his
Cody
friend?
Rhodes title situation.
I gotta be honest, man. Jey Uso versus Cody Rhodes in the main event of WrestleMania? It's a hell of a story.
Trying to get in the head of the champ. And there is, again, Shinsuke lurking in the background. What are they doing with Shinsuke? The United States
Yeah,
champion.
he's always stirring stuff up as he does so here in Memphis, where Jimmy Hart, Jerry the King Lawler forged their Hall of Fame careers, and a future Hall of Famer getting a lot of buzz and making news this week. This was John Cena on the Royal Rumble post-show.
Uh-oh, what did John Cena have to say?
I'm announcing tonight that I will compete in the Elimination Chamber. And I'm saying that because after 23 years of loyal service to this company, I feel that opportunity is earned. I am going to the Elimination Chamber to win, and I'm going to main event my final appearance in WrestleMania and win a 17th championship.
Has it really been 23 years since John Cena has been in the WWE? That's
I will win
crazy.
17 to someday
I
shake the
remember when
hand
he
of the person
debuted
who
that
wins
match against Kurt Angle, and to think that was 23
By
years
the way, that
ago.
was a master class at the podium on Saturday
Why am
night.
I so
Cena declares
old?
He's taking a spot in Toronto.
Bella, why
CM
am I
Punk
so old?
won his Elimination Chamber qualifying match. So
We
now
old, brother.
there are 4 spots available.
I hate being
The rest
old.
of that field, including the action that we have in front of us tonight.
Those are proportional ears. Take notes, Kyle Fletcher. Oh, Jesus. All right, I got to do these channel point predictions now. No, we are old, Bella. We
The
are very
transfer
old.
window is now closed, but
Mike
not
is
before
like
Drew
ancient.
McIntyre.
Lime is up
That's
there.
the biggest acquisition
Lime is up
of them
there.
all by GM Nick
She is
Aldis.
she is climbing the ranks of age. Young at heart? No, not even at heart. Not me. I don't know where you heard that. Not me.
Triple threat Elimination Chamber qualifying match. Introducing first from Ayr, Scotland.
I'm old and I know it.
275 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
Versus what, Mike?
Wait, I know
what
Mike
was that
last week,
versus
he was
who?
picked to win the Royal
Angry
Rumble.
versus yeah
And I know
versus
he's not
who?
happy with the way things turned out there.
Yeah, the man was absolutely livid after being eliminated in the Royal Rumble.
What was that, Michael?
Room, got in his car and seemingly rode off into the sunsets, perhaps for good, until
Yeah,
Nick Aldis,
sure.
an old friend
Whatever
from the
you
UK,
say, Mike.
talked Drew off a cliff and gave Drew what he deserved.
Whatever
in his
you
time for
say.
Smackdown. A fair shake of things. It's all
There you
Drew
go.
McIntyre has ever asked for.
There
Well,
are
he's got that now, and he's got a pathway
predictions
to
for the next
WrestleMania
match.
if he can qualify
Drew
for the
McIntyre in the ring,
Elimination Chamber match.
the newest member of Friday Night Smackdown, coming through on the portal. Thank you for dropping that emote in the chat, Bella. I appreciate you being here. Hopefully you're doing well.
Pork chop sandwiches.
Hey, now.
Smile has returned to the
Who
face
doesn't love pork chop
of the
sandwiches?
Scottish warrior after seemingly years of being in a downward spiral. McIntyre, for now at least.
I
it's all
know
just
Lime
sunshine and rainbows.
loves
Once again, a fresh
pork
start
chop
here
sandwiches.
on
Oh,
the
come
NBA
on,
actually
man.
respects.
You know what, Memphis? Screw Raw. Drew McIntyre's officially back on Friday Night Smackdown.
You woke up the dog. You hear that, Mike?
You know,
You
this
woke up
past Saturday
Jax.
at the
You woke
Rumble
up the
after I
dog.
was eliminated from behind by a
Oh
coward.
my God.
I went to the back. I was pretty angry. I might have torn some things up. And I got in my car and I drove from Indy back to Nashville.
Thank you,
I
Bella,
slept in my own bed.
for keeping the
full
chat
of
hyped
rage.
with
And when I woke up
emotes.
in the morning,
Everybody
something came
drop
over me, I had
emotes. All the
clarity.
emotes.
I had an
Emote.
epiphany.
Go
I
crazy.
Got out of my big bed in my huge
Drop
house
all the
beside my
emotes.
hot wife, and I looked in the mirror and I went, "My God, you are jacked and handsome, Drew."
There you go. There you go. Leroy
Why are you
emote
so
too.
angry all the time?
Don't forget the
And I
Leroy
realized
emote.
I'm a product of my environment. Raw is a toxic workplace.
I
Everybody
love
try
that
to
I can
stab
tell you
in the
guys to
back,
just drop
bunch
emotes
of
in chat. You
egos. If
just
you're a
start
good
going
person,
crazy.
try to do the right thing and telling the truth.
Give me all
You're
your money.
apparently the bad guy.
Give me all your
Bald
money.
idiot
Does
Adam
that work?
Pearce has no
All your
idea what
money
he's
right now.
doing.
Give it to me. Let's see if that works.
So now I can see clearly. I needed a solution.
Thank you for
And that's when
dropping
my
all the
phone
emotes.
rang. Nick Aldis. And I've known Nick since we were teenagers. And he told me, "Drew,
Whose dog is
I
that?
want you on SmackDown, and I promise no more BS. You can finally be unleashed. Drew will be allowed
Whose
to be
dog
Drew
is that? Only I'm allowed to have the cool
100%.
dog emote. Nobody else.
So why am I here? I'm here for you, Cody.
I have the
Not
sleepiest
specifically
bub
you.
here.
What you've got,
He's not as
what
cool
was
as Leroy,
stolen
but
from
he's
me,
pretty cool.
What is mine? I'm here for the WWE
He's not as cool as
Championship.
Leroy, though.
So,
Uh-oh. Why is Goku doing the gritty? That's weird.
Well, one twin has already
Big Jim.
booked his spot at WrestleMania.
Or as Mike
Is it
likes to
me?
call him, BJ.
Tell me it's not just me. Tell me it ain't just me. Every single week, though. Every single week, though. You come out here, you're living in the past, bruh. You sound like an ex-girlfriend. Yeah, you're complaining. They stole something from me. Homie, nobody stole it. You lost.
You lost.
All right? And you out here, he's literally standing out here, acting like you don't gotta earn your spot tonight, Oos. Tonight, you gotta get through me. You gotta get through LA Knight. Tonight, I'm here to earn mines.
There you go.
Yeah.
that's cool. A couple of weeks ago, I would be angry about everything you just said. but I'm a different man. I'm cool, Jay. Sorry, Jimmy.
Oh, wow. Cold. Don't forget, you got about a minute left to gamble some channel points.
Actually,
on who do you think is going to win?
Eat you up inside. You and your brother are so similar in every single way, just as talented. And maybe you would be where he's at right now if he just said yeet first.
Wow.
Hey, that's funny, Drew. Let me remind you who's standing in front of you, bruh. You see, this is big, bruh. This big Jim. If I wanted to say yeet, I could say yeet. Watch. Yeet. If I wanted to say no yeet, I could throw the no right in front of this. Watch this. So let me remind you who's tonight.
Even no yeet gets over.
I gotta punch my ticket. I gotta go to
Vegas. Look at Bella dropping ass in chat. That's a lot of... How do all these people have ass emotes like that?
What about yours?
I feel like I'm missing out. Like maybe I should have an ass emote.
So if you want to go to WrestleMania, brother, you gotta get through Big Jim first. Then you gotta make it to the Elimination Chamber. Then you gotta get through that. But tonight, I ain't listening to pass. I'm right here, ready to kick your ass. Yo! Jimmy Uso, I'm going to WrestleManias.
Uh-oh. Hey, it's LA Knight, yeah.
Making his presence felt.
LA Knight, yeah.
Don't have a triple threat quite yet, boys.
Let me go ahead and get right to this.
Yeah.
Jimmy Uso, Big Jim, whatever you want to call yourself, I ain't got any love for you. You're the main reason that I didn't become WWE champion just a little over a year ago. So I ain't got any love for you, but I ain't going to complain about it. I'm going to make good on it tonight.
Okay.
But if I could for a second.
Once again, Bella, thank you for keeping the chat hype. Mike, thank you for keeping the chat hype. Lion, thank you for keeping the chat hype with the emotes.
Before I die. So I'm going to speak to
I
all the men, all the boys here in Memphis tonight and around the world. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. If something arises in your life that hits you it hits you in the feels and you have to cry, let it out. It's good for your mental health. It's good for you. It doesn't make you any less of a man.
All right.
But with that said, there is a line where it becomes too much.
Uh-oh.
There are 3 guarantees in this life. Death, taxes, and Drew McIntyre crying like a damn baby.
Okay, I was wondering where he was going with that. I like how he covered his ass.
Friday, every single week.
I like how he covered his ass with that. He was like, it's okay to cry, but Drew McIntyre cries a little too much. Drew McIntyre.
But let's get all the silliness out of the way and let's really think about this right now. What
Drew
we're talking about right now, we're
McIntyre.
talking about WrestleMania.
Very
we're
nice.
Talking about Elimination
Very
Chamber,
nice,
and
LA
we're
Knight.
talking about me giving both of you something really to cry about, which is you two meeting a 3 count just like that. All your WrestleMania hopes getting dashed. So
All the
it
emotes.
goes. Oh,
Is that a
I forgot to get
raccoon?
my stuff in. Memphis, tell them whose game this is. Yeah.
Hey, we got a little
Men's
jab
Elimination Chamber
saying he had to get his
qualifying
stuff in.
match. Drew, Jimmy.
Look at that! Look at that dog!
Night.
Yeah.
Next.
Look at that dog! All hell the trash pandas. I didn't know you can domesticate raccoons. I see people on TikTok all the time with pet raccoons. It makes me very nervous. I do not like it. I feel like that's just waiting for rabies. I feel like it's just waiting for rabies. Another Pepe emote. My cousin had one growing up. Of course. That's all I'm going to say is, of course. Of course you knew somebody that had a pet raccoon. Oh, my word. Oh my God. Lime just sent me a picture of her dog passed out. He's listening to me on the stream. Hey, Jackson, you want to go for a walk? Jax, you want to go for a walk? Let's see if that works. The perks of living in a town of 124 people, literally 3 streets one way, 4 streets the other, very strong, very small town. I would go fucking insane. If I lived in a town with 124 people, I would lose my mind. Did that work? Did that work? Please tell me that worked. Lime, did that work? Jackson, wake up. You want to go for a walk? Jax, buddy, wake up. Who wants to go for walkies? When you grow up in it, it's not bad because you don't know any better. I'd fucking shoot myself. Start howling. Now I'm gonna just start barking. Oh, 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 big dog. I don't know if it's working or not. She's not telling me if it's working or not. Jackson, wake up. You want to go for walkies? I got that dog in. Tell me, is it waking up the dog? Not really. He's not dumb. Oh, man. That's because you don't have the volume loud enough. That's all. You don't have the volume loud enough. Jackson, wake up. Stop sleeping, buddy. He was right on top of my phone. Wake up. All right, we're starting off hot, apparently.
To Major League Baseball's Blue Jays. But for right now, compelling men's elimination chamber qualifying.
LA Knight with a shoulder to the gut of Big Jim.
Jimmy Uso and LA
Springboards into a shoulder block, hitting Drew McIntyre. Goes back on the offense against Big Jim.
Relationship now broken down. And that
he just got smacked in the back of the head by Drew McIntyre. Now these two are fighting for real. This is a real fight.
Well, this is ugly as hell. What a brawl that turned into.
I've seen all the action on Netflix. Yeah, we don't have that luxury when it comes to Friday Night Smackdown, unfortunately. We don't get the no ad breaks.
From this group after Royal Rumble misfortunes among these 3.
Up and over goes Big Jim. Thrust kick to the midsection.
And the uppercut. As that sends LA Knight into the corner, and then Drew rises to his feet.
There is your issue in a triple threat matchup. Never
Drew
get too focused
stomping away on LA Knight.
One of your opponents, because
he must really not like LA Knight.
That you've taken your eye off is just waiting for his chance to get back in the match.
Big chop from Drew to Big Jim.
Pretty deadly, earning themselves a title opportunity against DIY. And Bianca Belair, she comes up with a women's elimination chamber qualifying win against Piper Niven.
Jimmy Uso off the ropes, ducks the clothesline. Drew McIntyre gets hit with the Samoan drop.
From Jimmy Uso into the
Jimmy
cover,
goes for the cover, but LA Knight breaks it up. Later
LA
tonight,
Knight
we're going to see
quick to
Akira
get there.
Tozawa take on Carmelo Hayes. You also have to hear from the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble winner, Charlotte Flair. And then, it's been a few years, but Alexa Bliss is getting back in the ring, taking on Candice LeRae in a qualifier match for the Elimination Chamber. And then in the main event, Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso, former tag team champions, team up together to take on Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu.
And Tama Tonga.
Drew getting his payback. It looked like they were really scrapping. It looked like they were really scrapping, not gonna lie.
The megastar McIntyre now spoiled for choice on which opponent he decides to finish off.
McIntyre lifts up LA Knight.
Just that sheer power.
Release suplex.
At 6'5",
no problem. The man's big as hell.
Chiseled.
And I'm still
Same goes for Big Jim. Getting launched to the middle of the ring.
Cloud 9 since arriving here on SmackDown.
There's an angry Scottish man just launching bodies, stomping on the hand of Jimmy Uso.
Chambers will winners
Drew
will
wearing
go
some
on to compete for
bruises.
one of the world titles
I wonder if
at
he's been
WrestleMania.
doing,
And I thought you did a great job of
you know,
detailing
like
the
some
circumstances
athletes
of how
do that, like
enraged he was
cupping
coming
stuff.
off of the Royal Rumble.
Whenever
but yet
they
the
have an
reset
injury,
and the opportunity that
the
Nick
cupping,
Aldis saw to go out and say you
thing,
need a
you
fresh
know,
start.
Yeah, he
some
certainly
sort
did. I
of
saw the state of the
ancient,
locker room that McIntyre smashed up there in Indianapolis.
Asian technique thing.
Really
No, hey, yo,
feeling
you know what I'm
himself
talking
once
about.
Again, thanks to GM Aldis.
They like
See Drew
put like
McIntyre,
hot
that
cups,
fresh start, that
and it like
confidence as
makes
he's
your
in control
skin like
here.
bubble
Triple
up,
threat
and what
match,
it is like
opportunity to make it to
coagulating all the
Elimination
blood
Chamber.
to one certain area or something like that.
Oh,
Jimmy Uso with a suicide dive through the ropes.
By Big Jim.
LA Knight meets him with the drop kick through the middle ropes.
LA Knight. Well, there's a lot of danger outside this ring.
Oh, just slamming.
LA Knight bouncing Drew McIntyre's head like a basketball off the announcer's desk.
That clear mind of McIntyre might be ringing in his ears right
BJ
now.
explodes on
Gets a
Drew.
taste for good measure.
Oh, I can't believe he said that.
LA Knight taking it out on Jimmy Uso.
You should be medicated.
And one more.
Oh, no. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. LA Knight looks like he's well in control of the match as we go to picture-in-picture. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. You're not going to make me say it. LA Knight stomping on the midsection of Drew McIntyre, then grabs a hold of Jimmy Uso. Rolls Jimmy Uso halfway into the ring, leaving him dangling over the apron. Back in 3 minutes and 10 seconds, according to Netflix. So I got a lot of time to yap. Thank you guys for joining me on this Friday evening. You could be doing anything else. It's Friday in some parts. In some parts, it's already Saturday. But you could be doing anything else, but you're here tonight watching me watch professional wrestling. So thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. Hopefully I provide you guys with some sort of entertainment, some sort of a value, as Drew McIntyre slides in the ring and just stomps on the side of head of Jimmy Uso. Poor Jimmy Uso got his bell rung all night. You all right? Well, thank you. I'll take that. I don't expect much, so to get that little bit from you, greatly appreciated, Lime. Thank you. Thank you very much, Lime. Means a lot. Drew McIntyre a little pissed off. He's a little angry, Drew McIntyre is. He can't believe he has to fight in this triple threat match. Launches LA Knight into the ring. Toasty! Who doesn't miss playing Mortal Kombat? Oh, LA Knight with a neck breaker on Drew McIntyre. We're on picture-in-picture. Goes for the cover, but Drew McIntyre kicks out at the mark of 2. Big Jim gets to his feet. Immediately goes to attack LA Knight, who answers back with a chop of his own. These two are in a chop battle right now, LA Knight and Jimmy Uso. Lime, what are you doing awake? You should be in bed right now, sleeping, because you're so old. You're so old and tired. I know you're dozing off. It's getting late. It's getting late. You're old bones. Make yourself a cup of tea and get into bed. We're in bed, but Jackson's in my spot. That means it's Jackson's spot. It's not your spot anymore. It's Jackson's. Jimmy Uso chopping away at Drew McIntyre. He reverses the whip into the corner. Jimmy went for the up and over, but Drew scouted it, kicked him into oblivion. We're heading back in 20 seconds, but you're going to get hit with a block of Twitch advertisements in a couple minutes. I've been saying it all night. If you want to avoid those ads, all you got to do is hit the subscribe button. There are plenty of other perks that come with the subscribing to the Twitch channel. But the biggest perk is you get to help me out because I'm broke and poor and I need all your money. Give me all your money.
Into the chest of Jimmy Uso.
Jimmy Uso sitting on the top turnbuckle.
Qualifying match, triple threat match with McIntyre
McIntyre meeting him there, standing on the second rope. I was joking about the money thing. I don't want your money. I just want your company. I just want your company.
Men's Elimination Chamber, 3 weeks in Toronto.
Oh, looks like Drew's going for a super duper
road to WrestleMania is underway.
All three superstars looking incredibly worn out as we are getting to the business end of this matchup. Can Big Jim get the
Big
job done
Jim.
here?
He's got Drew in a precarious situation here. Drew McIntyre stuck on the tree of woe.
Back in, of course.
LA Knight taking advantage of that.
To win this match, but Wade,
Owie indeed, Mike. Owie indeed.
Their road to Mania becomes that
Big
much
Jim
harder.
creates some separation.
Murky for those that do not progress through.
Whoa, LA Knight like a spider monkey.
Feel the Kavorka in the air.
Whoa!
Box jump, top rope, super
Nicely done, spider suplex from Drew McIntyre. While they were doing the superplex, very nicely done.
Well, Drew McIntyre.
It takes a lot of strength. You got to be. That's some freakish Scottish strength.
Managing to pull off that essentially a double.
I like the blue mat. I like the blue mat with the dub, with the insignia in the middle. Crowd really loving the match in Memphis.
Knight had the box jump, top rope superplex cinched in.
Well, LA Knight saw his name up in lights on that one. Felt the
big chop from Drew McIntyre, but LA Knight answers back. Now these two getting into a chop battle.
Looking to mangle the megastar.
Future Shock DDT gets blocked by LA Knight, and LA Knight hits a DDT of his own.
Planning straight on the top of the Scotsman's head.
For Knight to make it up there with leg blocking his usual space where his feet would land, impressive. He's an athlete. Double jump, elbow drop on point, and Big Jim breaks up the pinfall.
Well, just in the nick of time from Jimmy.
That double jump is nice.
Bullseye elbow drop there from LA Knight at 2.99. Jimmy Uso, who is highly adept at breaking up pins from his many years in the tag ranks, clearly got his timing spot on there.
Big Jim.
LA Knight in trouble. Looks like he's going for the BFT, but he gets a spine buster for his trouble. Jackknife cover. Kick out.
That was a weak.
Hey, Charlie's here. What's going on, Charlie? I've been sick as fuck, so I've just woken up. It's 2:26 in the morning in a sweat. How's the show's been? The show is good, man, but I'm sorry to hear that you're sick, buddy. That sounds like it's not a good time for you. Hopefully you feel better. Right now, we have a triple threat match going on between Jimmy Uso, LA Knight, and Drew McIntyre. And the winner of this one qualifies for the Elimination Chamber.
Claymore to find your way to the Elimination
Claymore coming up, but gets blocked for a super kick. And then Drew McIntyre is eliminated out of the ring. I'm grabbing some orange juice and starting Smackdown. I really tried to watch with y'all. I set alarms and everything. Hey, man, you're sick. Just worry about getting better. We're here, no problem. Oh, what a super kick. Just get better, man. I would hate to be you. I hate to be sick myself, so. Jimmy Uso with an Uso splash. Oh, no. The referee gets pulled out at the count of 2.
And pulls away Jimmy Uso's dream of going to Toronto at the Elimination Chamber.
I'm very happy and thankful, Charlie, that you thought of me. As McIntyre gets super kicked and now he's laid out on the table. Jey Uso going to the top rope.
Back up top, looking for the splash.
Going for the splash.
Roll up by LA Knight.
Oh, kick out at 2.5. He yanked Charles out like nothing. That's elder abuse. I gotta agree. Oh, he hit a BFT. Wow. Drew McIntyre wins it. Drew McIntyre hits a Claymore to the back of the head of LA Knight, causing LA Knight to execute the BFT on Jimmy
That's
Uso.
what you have to do
Kinda
in
crazy.
a triple threat matchup. Beat two men. A BFT connecting in part thanks to Drew
Those of you
McIntyre's Claymore
who
to the
predicted
back of
Drew
the
McIntyre
skull
to win,
of the megastar
congratulations.
LA Knight. And now
Let's
a
see what the
third
points.
spot in the
Hey,
Elimination
Lemons and
Chamber
Limes
for the
get some
men
points. How about
is
that?
Phil.
Man, Jimmy was so close to making his dream come true.
This was the moment Charles Robinson got the
JDK
wrong
and Lemons and Limes get 1,700 channel points. Congratulations, Lime and JDK. There's the money. Grab the bill. Grab the bill. You can use it on some strippers or something. I don't know. Do whatever you want.
They're both unconscious. McIntyre
Thought Drew would have lost due to
the
Priest
Elimination
interference.
Chamber, where he now joins
Nope.
John Cena and of course CM Punk, who qualified
He got the win
against
fair and
Sami Zayn
square.
this week on Raw. Those are three big
Fair and
hitters
square and with a
three
nice
spots
head of hair.
left to fill.
Half the field
Bars.
is set. It'll be in that massive stadium setting of the
Bars.
Rogers
I got
Center
that one from my boy
with a
JDK.
chance for a championship
He's a
match
rapper.
at WrestleMania. What a match that was. McIntyre's headed to Toronto.
So in the Elimination Chamber is John Cena, CM Punk, and Drew McIntyre. And here's Damian Priest.
Watched Drew McIntyre qualify for the Elimination Chamber match, but I would love to get your reaction to what we just saw.
He's having a great day, Byron. If he wasn't, he'd be complaining on the internet by now. But whatever. He's in the chamber. I get to go to the chamber, eliminate him just like I eliminated his ass from the Rumble.
Priest. Well, I appreciate your enthusiasm, my friend. You're putting the carriage in front of the horses. You got to qualify for Elimination Chamber. And well, next week, you're in the ring with two of the biggest and baddest WWE has to offer.
Yeah, I'm well aware, big man. You and I have both walked out of WrestleMania as champion. Jacob, he's gonna walk out of WrestleMania as champ one day. But I'm gonna beat the both of you, so I go to WrestleMania and face the current champion.
Wow.
I think you're overlooking the fact, my friend, that you're not in the ring with two normal human beings. You're in the ring with a wild animal next week. But you're also in the ring with a monster.
Oh.
I'm not overlooking anything.
Fatu in there too. Yeah, Fatu, Strowman, and Damian Priest next week to qualify for the Elimination Chamber. I'd put my money on Fatu for that one for sure.
Dealing with the loss in the ladder match.
Looks like they're going to recap what went down on Monday Night Raw to end the show. Monday Night Raw, Kevin Owens attacking Sami Zayn.
We will hear from Kevin Owens. That's
How evil and despicable is Kevin Owens for that, attacking Sami Zayn when Sami Zayn did nothing wrong. Sami Zayn was the one that was there for Kevin Owens when he got his ass beat at that ladder match at Royal Rumble. Who was there to pick up the pieces of Kevin Owens' bloody face? Sami Zayn. And what does he get? He gets a package pile driver. He let it happen. He didn't help Kevin. Here goes that narrative. Here goes that narrative. I wouldn't take you for a man defending somebody from Montreal, Quebec, Canada area. I wouldn't take you as someone to do that, Mike. Oh man. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. It is Friday. In some places, it's already Saturday. It's already Saturday in some places like the UK. Our boy Charlie, unfortunately, is sick. But thank you for popping in, Charlie, regardless. Appreciate you. Hopefully you feel better soon. Sucks to be sick. They're both French lineage, but I'll pick KO just to be the contrarian. Listen to this guy. Typical internet guy. Typical internet guy with this. Oh, man. I knew somebody was gonna hit something.
Woke up this morning, got some gabagoo. And then I woke up the next day and got some gabagoo. Keep waking up and keep getting different types of gabagoo. I even got some gabagoo from a Scooby-Doo. I woke up this morning, I got.
Thank you for the gabagoo. Really quickly, just for you, Mike, I'm going to play one of your favorite videos. One, all I got to say is, you got to be joking me. If it plays. I don't know if it's going to play. I'm sorry, I hit the wrong button. They're showing a recap of Monday Night Raw. I'll get it on the next commercial break. Don't you worry. There's plenty of more commercial breaks to be coming. They're showing a recap of Monday Night Raw right now where Kevin Owens, for the wrong reasons, attacked his best friend, Sami Zayn. According to Mike, the reason Kevin Owens attacked Sami Zayn is because Sami Zayn did not help Kevin Owens acquire the WWE Championship in Kevin Owens' match against Cody Rhodes at the Royal Rumble. Big jerk. Man, Sami apparently was stretchered out. We didn't see this. But apparently, Sami got stretchered out on a gurney. Neck brace and everything. Scared kids in the crowd. Sami Zayn doing the customary, I'll be okay. Don't cry. Don't cry for me. I'll be okay. Uh-oh. Kevin's got a video or something. Let me try to get the audio.
A lot. But I don't think we've ever been through anything like what happened on Saturday. You see these scars, these stitches, these scars I'm always gonna have on my face. And the trauma that you can't see, but that I can feel to my neck and my spine. The pain I've been in all week, and I'm still experiencing right now, and it's probably never gonna go away completely. I'm gonna have to live with that. And it's all your fault.
Jesus.
Because Sami, you stood there and watched while Cody tried to end my career. Worse, you know, I think he was actually trying to end my... and you stood there and did nothing. And then later on, I watched the Royal Rumble match, and what do I see? But you rushing to the aid of Roman Reigns because someone's beating him up in the corner. But for me, you did nothing.
Wow.
You're a horrible friend.
Oh my God.
You're a disgusting human being.
Jesus Christ.
And I'll never forgive you, never. But I am gonna make you pay. You're gonna pay.
We're getting Sami Kevin, WrestleMania, baby.
Wade, in recent months,
let's
we have
go.
had numerous times where it's hard to understand the actions and the thinking of Kevin Owens. This is another instance of that.
He was about as indignant and self-righteous as possible after
Indignant.
what he did to Sami Zayn.
This will be like when we become...
Sami Zayn is a complete wreck.
Yeah, let's give you a medical update.
This will be like when we become friends off, Eric.
He has spinal compression.
What do you
He's
mean?
Dealing with
spinal compression? Holy
nerve
shit.
Damage, and that is because
What do you mean by friends off?
of what was delivered, that packaged pile driver from Kevin Owens.
We're having a
And you
friends
just
off?
heard Kevin Owens' response.
Akira
Here's one of the
Tozawa
surprises of the night. The incredibly
taking
likable
on
and
Carmelo Hayes.
well-respected Akira Tozawa.
We got to give these guys some new music. When this house of cards collapses and you betray me, I would never. I would never, Michael. Michael, you can always count on me to be there for you.
Wade, he was invited here to Smackdown for this one single match. That's after the circumstances he endured at Royal Rumble.
Yeah, that's because Carmelo Hayes who had an incredibly impressive stint in the Royal Rumble after his elimination, got very upset and took his frustrations out on Akira Tozawa.
There you go. Gamble some channel points if you want to. I'm pretty sure Logic says to put the money on Carmella, but you never know. You never know with the WWE.
By Triple H, and be careful what you dream about, kids. Things were going oh so well.
This is my favorite part of the Rumble right here. Boom!
One of the most devastating spears in history, connected on ISO speed by the Intercontinental Champion.
Loved it.
Breaker, pretty much breaking ISO speed in half, and it went viral.
Yeah, breaking the internet as
300 million views in less than 24
hours. The
hours.
most viewed Royal Rumble social post of all time. Triple H sending ISO speed out there, and then Braun Breaker wrecking him. That spear on speed that nearly cut him in half.
Well, millions of fans around the world saw that and decided, nope, I definitely do not want to be.
He took that spear like a champion. Not only that, but he got launched over the head of Otis onto the announce table and ended up opening up a gash on his leg. That was insane. Here's Carmelo Hayes. Says he's him. Who exactly is him?
Hey, Tozawa, I know you're not talking about air balls looking like Cody Rhodes got left in the dryer too long.
Wow.
Because let me tell you one thing about me. When I shoot, I don't miss. And when I'm in Memphis, they call me John Moran. But the big difference between me and John is that if there was an all-star team, I'd be selected.
Wow.
I mean, he's conceded.
That's how it's done. That's how it's done, MJF.
And a level of self-importance that overtakes.
That's how you take
so
a shot
much
at the hometown
of his
crowd.
Smackdown career as they are right to action, and you know
Akira Tozawa is starting off
He's
hot.
going to attach a little emotion to it after what happened in Indy.
Well, that was a big mistake by Carmelo Hayes. If you do a mischief to a man like Carmelo Hayes did to Tozawa at the Royal Rumble, vengeance should be swift. Although Tozawa knocked out of his cleats there by Carmelo Hayes.
Got the big boots up and then goes flying.
Nice flying head scissors.
Springy and athletic and quick.
Slingshot, crossbody.
To the floor.
Tozawa on fire.
Akira Tozawa.
Oh, we're going to picture-in-picture, and they don't say anything, so thank you very much, WWE. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Once again, you got some points that you can gamble, whether it be on Carmelo Hayes or Akira Tozawa. Kind of tough to figure out because logic says that Carmelo should beat Akira Tozawa easily, single-handedly, no problem. Just another day at the office. But you never know. Akira might catch him. Do me a favor, ladies and gentlemen. Please check out the latest episode of the Ringside Rundown podcast. It is Shay and I talking about the Royal Rumble from this past Saturday. And also, come join us in the Discord. We're always looking for new friends. So if you like a safe, positive place to talk about professional wrestling, whether you're a new wrestling fan or a diehard wrestling fan, you're welcome in the Discord to come hang out with us. This Sunday, we are watching the Super Bowl. So if you're not accustomed to what the NFL is, if you're not from America and you don't know our stupid American custom, which is the Super Bowl, you should come check it out. You might enjoy it. This is for Mike. This should be able to work this time. Mike, this is for you. This is the Iconics being iconic. Bye-bye. There you go, Mike. That was for you. You gotta be joking me. You gotta be joking me. Also, check out the sweatpants. We got sweatpants. We got jogging pants in the merch store. They're only going to be up there till March. everything you see on the Ringside Rundown merch store is only going to be there until March. Middle of March, and then it all comes down. Even the beanies. I'm taking the beanies off too. The toques. Wait, I don't know. I get it mixed up every time I try it.
Smackdown here in Memphis, Tennessee.
New merch for Mania season? I don't like that. I don't like that.
Of their match. Only the second
I don't like that.
ever met, the first time all the way back.
I wonder if there's a way I can do like a special
this is
code.
a match that came about based on what happened at the Royal
All right,
Rumble
toques.
last Saturday night in
Toques.
Indianapolis when Hayes attacked Tozawa.
They're called
and
toques.
cost him his opportunity to participate.
Carmelo with a double wrist lock, hammerlock on Akira Tozawa. Tozawa fights out of it, but Carmelo too strong.
Things around here.
Whips Akira off the ropes.
Against this
Akira goes for a Rana.
that is Tozawa.
The momentum is stopped.
Top talent.
But he gets the Rana off anyway, shoves Carmelo headfirst into the bottom turnbuckle.
Did a nice job of trying to block that, but ultimately eating the bottom turnbuckle.
Akira Tozawa shoots, Carmelo
be about
whips.
to turn this thing around.
Oh, nice pop-up counter into a DDT.
For Tozawa here. Hooks the leg.
And a kick out.
And I'll tell you this, Tozawa is seen by some in the locker room as a weak link, someone to take advantage of if you need to blow off some steam, and clearly Mello felt that way. Well, Mello is now regretting that line of thinking, and we may be about to feel
I think next Sunday I'm thinking of doing a game stream. I don't know yet.
But here comes
spinning head scissors from Carmelo into a face buster. Goes for the pin, but Akira Tozawa kicks out at 2. There's a horror game that a friend sent me that she said, because she saw the video of me getting jump scared. So she says, you might enjoy this one. I played it with my kid and we were jumping like crazy. So I'm thinking of possibly doing that.
Look at Tozawa.
It's a possibility.
Big kick from Tozawa.
Got to see if the game is in the budget. The game is only $3.
Alpha Academy spirit coming through here. He's going to go for it again.
Akira Tozawa looks like he's headed to the top rope.
It's a little too over-enthusiastic.
Catches a Gamangiri from Carmelo, who stops Akira's momentum.
You can't take that much time against someone as good as Carmelo Hayes.
Carmelo looked like he was going for a superplex. Akira won't let that happen.
Tozawa doing his
Escapes
best
the
to
grip.
deny Hayes that opportunity.
Tozawa almost always the smallest man in the fight.
Oh, nice sunset flip powerbomb. Cover. And 2.5, a kick out.
With a split second to spare is Carmelo Hayes.
Well, Carmelo Hayes looked like he was completely out, glassy-eyed after this connection.
That was a massive sunset flip powerbomb, though.
From Tozawa, such a late kick out, just the fingertips of the referee. Briefly scraping the mat, not quite enough. And it's Tozawa.
Akira looked like he was going for a German switch into a roll-up from Hayes. 2 count. Counter roll-up. 2 count from Akira Tozawa. Oh! Clothesline to the back of the head. Float over DDT. Nicely executed by Carmelo Hayes.
Timing, precision, movement, and now going
Mello,
We've seen
top
this
rope.
before, Joe Tess.
Nothing but net is lined up.
And he hits nothing but net. Looks like it's over for Akira Tozawa.
And the win for Carmelo Hayes.
Here is your winner.
Now you can't say Carmelo Hayes doesn't get a win.
Well, not an air ball in sight for Carmelo Hayes, who is back to winning ways after one hell of a fight there from Tozawa. But could that be the moment that things turn around for him? Take another look at this leaping DDT.
Mike gets 477 channel points. Congratulations, Mike. 477 channel points go to you. I'm glad they didn't have him lose. Yeah, I feel like if they would have had him lose, the internet would have lost their fucking minds.
Perhaps as bright a future as anyone is now gloating and rubbing salt in the wounds like only he can.
Step here. All right, another recap of the Royal Rumble.
Trying to eliminate Seth Rollins. Seth is hanging on. Seth's still hanging on. And now CM Punk eliminates both men. Wait a second.
Are we gonna have CM Punk and Logan Paul one day?
Rollins with a stop to Roman. And now a brawl. Somebody separate these two. Rollins is stalking Paul Heyman.
Craziness. Seth Rollins has snapped. Done lost his damn mind. They said Roman's gonna be out for a while because of this.
Saw the look of concern at the fans there in Indianapolis with what happened to Roman Reigns, the stomps from Seth Rollins. Now, the status of Roman Reigns is still open to speculation. We reached out to his wise man, Paul Heyman, multiple times throughout the week to try to get some sort of an update, and we have yet to receive a reply regarding the situation of the
Good way to have him miss Elimination Chamber without people screaming why Reigns isn't there. I guess.
Hail the Queen, the 14-time world champion, the legend.
We still haven't heard from Charlotte Flair.
To get back stronger than ever, we will hear
still
from the
haven't heard from Charlotte Flair.
Royal Rumble winner Charlotte Flair is coming up next.
She's coming up after the commercial break. So we have that to look forward to. Charlotte Flair, the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble winner, still has to make her selection. So does Jey Uso. Jey Uso never got to select who he was going to select to be his opponent at WrestleMania. Here's something interesting that I think they might do. They might have a little bit of a miscommunication between Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes. And that'll be like, well, there's a reason for there to be a little bit of animosity between Cody and Jey right there. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a little bit of a miscommunication between the former tag team champions, Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes. Because again, they want to give the illusion that the match can actually happen. Ultimately, I think they're going to go with Gunther and Jey Uso, which is the smart thing to do. But there's always a possibility. Malfunction at the junction. I see it. Jey Uso going for a super kick on Tama Tonga. Tama Tonga ducks. And that super kick from Jey Uso ends up connecting with Cody Rhodes. Didn't mean he meant to do it, but I can see it happening that way. I could definitely see it going down that way. Let me see if I haven't added any new videos in such a long time. It's been such a long time since I had any videos to add. Cody hits a cutter on Jey to make Jey think maybe he does have to go at Cody. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, exactly. There couldn't be an errant maneuver, basically. An errant maneuver, a miscommunication between the teammates, and he ends up hitting Cody with a move. Because I don't think Cody makes that mistake. Cody is too focused, you know. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You're good. You're good. But yeah, I don't see Cody being the one to make the mistake. I see Jade kind of being the one making the error and making things go down that way. But ultimately, I think it'll just lead to Jay versus Gunther. But you never know. They might have us on our toes. But I don't see the money in a Cody Jay WrestleMania match. Maybe down the road, you know? But not a WrestleMania match. I think a WrestleMania match is out of the question there.
We got an exciting announcement. The launch of WWE Evolve. It's going to showcase in-ring action with rising prospects as they wrestle with the dream of making it to NXT, perhaps one day to Smackdown and Raw. WWE Evolve is going to premiere March 5th, 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 Pacific, exclusively on Tubi, and a new episode
March
drop
5th.
Will happen each Wednesday as we are here for Smackdown.
That's how they can play it. People saying to Jay, Cody doesn't make those mistakes. He did it deliberately just to get in Jay's head. Okay. I like that. I like that, but who would be the one to get in? Maybe like The Miz, because The Miz and Cody had a little bit of a back and forth today, and he kind of slighted The Miz. So The Miz could be the one chirping in the ear of Jey Uso, saying exactly that Cody doesn't make those kinds of mistakes, so it had to be on purpose. Who gives a fuck about Jerry Lawler? Nobody gives a shit about Jerry Lawler.
Is in the house, and what a thrill it is to catch up with the legend himself each and every time we're in his home of Memphis, Tennessee.
Nobody cares. Only people in Memphis care about Jerry Lawler.
Great reception here at FedEx Forum.
Got this. I got him, ref. I got him. Hey, like my childhood hero, John Cena say, you never give up, Tozawa. Bro, you just gotta learn how to.
Oh, no.
Jay!
What up,
Oh, congratulations, Zeus.
Gee, thanks.
I always saw you as a king, bro. Now you king of the ring.
Royal Rumble winners.
That too?
Yeah, man. I think you check on your boy, man.
Oh, man, he yeeted on himself. I gotta go.
How you feeling about WrestleMania? Man, I'd like to go face to face with you at WrestleMania. I also got some personal beef with Gunther. So I'd like to beat him too. I'm just undecided, Deuce.
What if Jim or Roman said it to Jay? If they could drag it out that long of Jay's decision. Oh, that's actually a lot better, actually. I like that. Cody being, or Roman being the one to be like, hey, I know Cody the most. I know what his true intentions are. Charlotte Flair got that post-divorce confidence walk going. Oh yeah, that's also because she won the Royal Rumble.
Wade, you, Pat, and Cole were on the call there in Indianapolis for Charlotte's big moment. And yes, give credit to Roxanne Perez for going the distance, but in the end, there was no denying Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, here are the closing moments of the Women's Royal Rumble match. The monstrous Nia Jax and NXT's prodigy Roxanne Perez.
Zero facial expressions due to Botox.
Charlotte Flair,
Frozen face
who
look.
reigns supreme, lasting
Hey man,
all the way
to each
through
their
and
own. If
finishing
that's what you want to
Roxanne
do.
Perez at the death once again, booking her ticket to the
That's
main
what you
event
want to
of
do.
WrestleMania.
Remember how direct she was with her messaging on the Royal Rumble post-show. And she said, I'm going to make the rounds. I'm going to see.
Let's see how this plays out, because Monday did not go the way they expected it to go. They were expecting to get a little bit of sympathy for Charlotte Flair. You know, she was going to talk about coming back from injury and rehabbing her knee and things like that. and the crowd
a strong
booed
case
it.
to that claim.
The crowd said no. They shat all over it. I didn't get to hear how she was received in NXT either. Yeah, tomorrow, if most likely, like I said, I'm going to be streaming, so we're going to be checking that as well.
What's it gonna be tonight? Do you love me? Or do you hate me?
Which one is it?
See, when you boo, you know what I hear? Money. See, you guys can't make up your minds, and that's good because I live rent-free in everyone's minds. I am wrestling's obsession. You're obsessed with my looks? Obsessed with my championships? Obsessed with my last name? Obsessed with everything Charlotte Flair. See, I know what you're thinking. You think that I think because my last name is Flair that I'm better than everyone. Well, here's the thing. That's not the only reason that I think that I'm better than everyone.
I don't know. That's a good question. I can't tell so far.
Be gone for 14 months and not come back and win the Women's Royal Rumble? Did you actually think that I was not going to come back and make history? I entered the Women's Royal Rumble on February 1st, 2025 with 29 unserious women.
Oh.
There was no way that I was going over the top rope. So here's the thing. I became the first ever two-time Women's Royal Rumble winner and punched my ticket to WrestleMania.
Boo, everybody's booing.
So here we are.
No reaction at all, really.
And I want to feel inspired. So I went to Raw and I saw Rhea Ripley. I went into NXT and wanted to see if Julia would inspire me. So here I am now on Smackdown and I want to see if Tiffany.
It's Tiffy time!
There is the women's champion, Tiffany Stratton.
In the wings, apparently, was the WWE Women's Champ, Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah,
It's like looking in a mirror.
Charlotte was away, recovering, rehabbing that knee injury. Look no further, Wade, than the rocket ride of the past year for Tiffy time.
Well, listen, Joe, people love playing fantasy general manager on social media. This has to be one of the most common
Charlotte Flair does not look impressed
of the past 12 months
whatsoever. She looks kind of annoyed, if you can tell what that expression is on her face.
One of the now Tiffany Stratton. We may see this matchup.
Crowd really loves Tiffany Stratton.
I just want to say, congratulations and welcome back. Honestly, nobody, and I mean nobody, is a bigger Charlotte Flair fan than me. And I honestly thought that
those boots are
WWE
crazy.
couldn't survive without you. And then you got injured and everybody cared for like a day.
Wow.
I came along and ticket sales were up, buildings were selling out, and WWE is hotter than it's ever been.
All thanks to Tiffany.
And guess who's at the top of that? Me.
Did you say something?
Oh. Whoa.
Sweetheart, you speak when I say you can speak.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And if you think there's not other women claiming to be on top, you need to just get in line.
No, Charlotte. I have been in line since the moment I debuted on TV. I have been compared to you. Tiffany Stratton, a Charlotte Flair wannabe. Tiffany Stratton, the next Charlotte Flair.
Disrespect.
So pick me. Because at my first WrestleMania, I'm gonna beat you. And I will no longer be the next Charlotte Flair. I will be the one and the only Tiffany Stratton.
Okay. Crowd really loving Tiffany Stratton. Do they love Tiffany Stratton or do they dislike Charlotte Flair?
You know, when I was in the ring with Rhea, I saw a kid. When I'm standing here with you, I see a child begging me to make her a star at WrestleMania. So I'll tell you what, Tiffy. If you want me to choose you, you need to do one thing for me. You need to get on your hands and knees and
pink shirts.
beg me to choose you.
What's Nia Jax doing here?
Well, the former champ who Tiffany cashed in on.
What's Nia Jax? I thought Nia Jax moved over to Raw.
Now, this Blondie back and forth is really cute and all, but it's a little premature, right, Candice?
Yeah, I thought she went through with the transfer window.
You're gonna be champion again?
Oh, that's right. Okay, so
I don't know.
I spoke to Nick Aldis earlier, and he and I both agreed that instead of me facing 5 other women in the Elimination Chamber, I just have to face 1 next week.
Hmm.
Oh, you're so sweet. That's right, Tiffy. You and I are going one-on-one for that WWE Women's Championship that you stole from me.
Wow. I guess she never got traded? I guess not.
If you want to become women's champion at WrestleMania, you're going to have to go through me.
Ooh.
Oh, well, this looks like it just got interesting, so I think I'm going to stick around and watch next week to see what happens.
Oh, it got a
Alexa
lot more
Bliss.
interesting.
It sounds like Nia Jax has got a championship opportunity against Tiffany Stratton next week, but wow!
There's Alexa Bliss.
Leather jacket. She is back. Alexa Bliss. What an instant impact. And you hear the roar of the crowd. A couple
They
years
really
away,
did miss
and
Alexa
now
Bliss.
Right back in the mix of it all. Bliss is an elimination qualifier against Candice LeRae. That's coming up next.
I'm glad people really did miss Alexa Bliss. She looks fantastic for somebody that was out of the ring for like 2 years. Happy to have her back on the show. Just setting up the channel point predictions for this next match. Alexa Bliss. I would think Alexa Bliss is going to win this one, so it should be an easy guess. I would put my channel points on Alexa Bliss. Feel like it might be an easy one. Leroy, what the hell are you doing? Don't look at me like that. Did you see that look he gave me? Dragons! Passed out again. He's not even paying attention. Tomorrow, I don't know if you saw NXT, Mike, but tomorrow we're going to be watching NXT in the Discord, or not the Discord, on stream tomorrow, and it'll be on in the Discord. But we'll be catching up to NXT, seeing what they got going on over there, and then after NXT will be time for AEW Collision. So hopefully, if you're available tomorrow, because I know it is Saturday and people have things to do, you know. It's not always people want to stay home and be stuck in front of their computers, their laptops, or whatever. But if you're home, I'll be streaming, watching some wrestling. Like I said, I'm thinking maybe next Sunday, maybe doing a game stream. I don't know yet, but I'm thinking about it, you know, because I got to expand, you know. That's the one hard part about doing all of this is like, this is a medium, and I'm talking about streaming, that is mostly saturated with a lot of gamers, and they assume that when you do these live streams that you're also playing games and stuff like that. So when they see someone just sitting here in front of their camera talking and yapping about professional wrestling, it's kind of hard to rope them in. So that's why I'm thinking about maybe doing a game stream maybe next Sunday. This Sunday we have the Super Bowl in the Discord, so if you would like to watch it in the Discord, all you got to do is hit the little green checkmark button on this post here in Discord. That'll open up the rest of it to you when you join, and you can sit there and talk about pro wrestling. There's spots to talk about WWE, AEW, and other professional wrestling organizations. There's also spots to talk about music, movies, TV shows, sports, gaming, whatever have it. And if you're a content creator, you can also share your content in the Discord, and also let me know to have you auto-pinged when you go live on Twitch.
Bianca Belair qualified earlier tonight, and now
back to the action in the ring.
First singles match.
Alexa Bliss,
since returning from
Candice
a
LeRae.
Absence in this Elimination Chamber.
This is Alexa Bliss's
Candice
first
LeRae,
singles match in well over a year.
Ratings.
Coming back from maternity leave, crossbody, gets a 1 count.
Bianca Belair and
Candice and Alexa are very similar in size, so this should be very interesting.
In fact,
and Candice LeRae is a veteran. She's been around the block, so she could definitely bring something good out of Alexa.
23 and now returns.
Yeah, that's a hell of a long layoff, but I will say in terms of Alexa Bliss,
who is the child referee? He doesn't look familiar. Yeah, he doesn't.
Some life, but showed zero signs of fatigue or ring rust in the Royal Rumble match. What was probably the most shocking return of the Rumble.
Looks like Alexa was going for Sister Abigail, but Candice fought out, gets a 2 count on that pin.
Chances of qualification in the Elimination Chamber also going up in smoke.
Alexa had arguably one of the biggest crowd reactions of the night as LeRae hooks the leg. She entered the Women's Royal Rumble as entrant number 21. Tried to shoulder tackle Liv Morgan off the apron.
Snapmare takeover from Candice.
Lifting Alexa over the top rope. And
nice yank of the neck into the pin cover and only gets a 2 count.
Alexa Bliss.
Now, Nia Jax, who is the wing woman to Candice LeRae of late, has headed to the back, presumably to rubber stamp the contract for a championship match with Tiffany Stratton next week. That has been confirmed by GM Nick Aldis. Jax clearly has full confidence in Candice LeRae beating an opponent who's been out for the past 2 years. And right now, Candice LeRae is doing a hell of a job in
Candice LeRae keeping Alexa grounded.
Driving that knee into the small of the back.
It's almost like a bow and arrow stretch.
The leg is Candice LeRae. Candice LeRae herself came into the Royal Rumble 6 days ago as number 23.
Ooh.
Tried to sneak up on Trish Stratus. Eliminated by the Hall of Famer.
And I'll say this, Candice LeRae is a 20-year veteran. We've only relatively recently here on Smackdown started to see the best of her. She started getting a lot more opportunities since ingratiating herself to the former champ Nia Jax, but she's going to need all of those 20 years of experience to try to combat one of the most mystical and perplexing individuals in the history of the women's division in Alexa Bliss.
Oh, nice.
Bliss turns things around for a moment against LeRae.
Bliss just
might be going for Twisted Bliss already.
Guessing. You never quite know what is going through the mind of Alexa Bliss.
Oh,
trying to climb up to the top rope.
Shit.
Some of her best work through the years off the top rope. But LeRae quick to meet her there.
Well, this is smart from LeRae. If you have got an opponent who perhaps has a little bit of ring rust left in them from a long layoff, pick up the pace. Go hell for leather.
Alexa.
Catch him napping.
Wait, you mentioned ring rust.
Dumps Candice LeRae off the second rope.
Well, I'll tell you from my own career, 2 months out, I would get ring rust. You would start to get fatigue, and I don't care how long you spend on a treadmill, you simply cannot get your ring wind up without match.
Oh
my. At the top level, and that was fantastic from Candice LeRae, who's now in full control of this Elimination Chamber qualifying matchup.
All right, they're going to commercial break. Mashed her face on the apron there. That was kind of crazy. Do me a favor. We're also doing some multi-streaming over on the YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is doing very, very well. We're up to 1,385 YouTube subscribers, which is something I thought would never happen. Actually, 1,386 now. 1,386 wonderful people have decided to subscribe to the Ringside Rundown YouTube channel, and you guys know that I have those goals set up for 2025. It looks like, and in terms of the YouTube goal, we're going to be smashing it, trying to get to 2K YouTube subscribers. Almost coming up on 1 million total views. Insane. 1 million total views on YouTube. The goal is to one day get one of those cool YouTube plaques. That's what I want, one of those cool YouTube plaques. Throw it a like or I'll virtually punch you in the snout, people. You heard the man. You don't want to get punched in the snout. That's crazy. I've never heard anybody refer to it as a snout. I've never heard anybody refer to it as a snout before. Not in a real fight. But if you don't throw it a like, you're going to get punched in the snout by Mike. There is the Ringside Rundown YouTube channel once again. Throw it a like on the multi-stream for this stream on SmackDown. But also throw it a sub, you know, so we can add you to the list of wonderful subscribers. More small townisms. Yeah, that's exactly what we need. More small townisms that I don't understand. Candice just stomped on Lily. How disrespectful. Completely disrespectful, completely uncalled for from Candice LeRae. Candice LeRae is uncouth, all right? Candice LeRae is uncouth. That is the best way I can describe her. Uncouth. Bliss went berserk. Why isn't this being shown? Why isn't this being shown? This should be on TV. Are they coming back? Yeah, they're back from commercial.
between Alexa Bliss and Candice LeRae, and it comes with high stakes as Elimination Chamber
Candice,
qualifying.
I'm a little sad. The crowd is a little quiet for this one.
Ticket to a championship match as we are on the road to WrestleMania.
The crowd is a little quiet.
2 of the
for
6
this
spots
one.
have
A little
already
sad.
been determined for the women's chamber. Liv Morgan.
They're starting to wake
tonight,
up.
Bianca Belair coming up with a win against Piper Niven.
And now the 5-time world champion Alexa
They're
Bliss.
starting to wake up. Alexa Bliss with a jawbreaker, but a code breaker from Candice LeRae answering back.
LeRae hooks the leg.
And a kick out.
What version of Alexa Bliss are we receiving here?
Who's
A very
online.
strange entity to deal with. Not someone you can exactly go find and ask questions about. What are your motivations here? Clearly the goal is to get back to the very top.
Candice LeRae starting to antagonize Alexa Bliss. I don't know if this is smart.
Asking certain questions of herself after a 2-year absence.
I don't know if this is smart to anger a woman like Alexa Bliss. She looks a little crazy.
A huge error from LeRae.
And you can see what it brings out.
Shoulder
in Alexa
block.
Bliss.
Second shoulder block. That's press. Alexa Bliss is snap.
Alexa Bliss that every opponent fears. And
Woo!
this task just got a whole hell of a lot
Alexa
harder
Bliss
for
lighting
Candice
Candice LeRae up, finishing it off with a drop kick to the sternum.
That most sinister, ominous side of Alexa
Double
Bliss
knees to the
that
back
has
on
taken
the
us to
second
multiple
rope.
world championships
Throws
in the
her
past
off.
and made
Oh, basement blockbuster. Very nicely done. Goes for the cover and only gets a 2 count.
Into the Elimination Chamber. This qualifying match. We've had great
They definitely woke up the crowd now.
all night long to see our competitors advance to Toronto.
So many sides to Alexa Bliss, a former saccharine sweet superstar with some incredibly dark corners to her
Neck breaker over the second rope.
Candice LeRae knows a thing or two about a thing or two and is pulling out all the stops here.
LeRae up
Candice
top.
LeRae with a drop kick. Looks like she landed the back of the head. And Alexa Bliss kicks out.
See the frustration mounting for LeRae.
Well, it would be the biggest moment of Candice LeRae's long
They kind of
career
have
if
the
she
crowd in like a
qualified for the
lull. They
Elimination
bring them
Chamber
up
in
and they
Toronto
keep them
3
down,
weeks
but they
from
might keep
tomorrow.
them down a
And
little
you
too
feel
long.
she
They're
is
not really
inching that
reacting
much
to a lot of
closer
this.
as the seconds tick by.
LeRae's never competed in the Elimination Chamber.
Roll up. Oh, a reversal on the roll up, a reversal on that roll up. Now we're rolling around.
Round and round in the center. Look at this.
Don't like the screen flashing. I did see that. I thought that might have been a production issue, but apparently not.
Keeping her guessing.
Candice LeRae with an enziguri to the back of the head of Alexa Bliss.
Our NXT champion.
Oh, she's caught. Trouble. Oh!
Abigail DDT.
Nicely done. Alexa Bliss qualifies for the Elimination Chamber. They're calling it the Abigail DDT.
When Candice LeRae built up a maximum head of steam, it was the very best, or perhaps the worst side of Alexa Bliss that came to the fore, connecting with an Abigail DDT. Shades of her past.
They're calling it
propelling
the
her to
Abigail
her future.
DDT.
And now it's Alexa Bliss that has joined the fray in
Pick
the
up
Elimination
Cena.
Chamber match. Alongside
Oh no,
Liv
it's
Morgan
back.
and Bianca Belair. 3 down, 3 to go.
It was only 6 days ago that she made her return. Now she's headed to Elimination Chamber.
Wow, Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan, Bianca Belair.
Major congratulations to Alexa Bliss on qualifying for the Women's Elimination Chamber match. Unfortunately, the same can't be said for at least one of my guests, Piper Niven. However, you, Chelsea Green, will have a chance next week if you beat Naomi.
It's not if, Byron, it's when. First, I'm going to beat Naomi, then I'm going to head to Elimination Chamber where I'm going to beat all those other nasty girls, and then myself.
I know,
Secret
there you
Artist,
go,
and my
Mike. I know
motivator
you're going to be
sail off
rooting
into the
for
sunset.
Chelsea.
That is WrestleMania where I become double champ first ever, obviously.
Speaking of Elimination Chamber, you eliminating me in the Royal Rumble is not in the back of my mind, but it's in the front. And you might make it into the Elimination Chamber, but you also might not be champion. Stop stalling. We all know the inevitable.
The inevitable that pan your face in?
Nasty, nasty little girl.
Yeah, you can make that fit. Hey guys, so since I'm on Smackdown now, maybe it's time that I get a chance at that title too.
Man, everybody's coming for
Yeah.
Chelsea.
Piper, I told you to get a bigger security detail, so find it!
How many people hate you?
Coming up next, a
Too many
dream
people
marquee
dislike
making
Chelsea.
Main event. Simone Werewolf stepped to Jay Uso earlier tonight. Now they get after it in tag team action. The undisputed champ Cody Rhodes joins Jay to take on Fatu and Tama Tonga. That is right ahead.
Not a lot of talk about how great everything has been for Tama Tonga. Everybody's been talking about Jey Uso, Jacob Fatu, this person, that person, but nobody really talks about how great Tama Tonga has been ever since he's gotten to the WWE. He's been just like doing his job, doing his thing. She's so good at overacting. She is really good, Chelsea Green is. She's definitely deserving of being the first ever women's United States Championship champion holder. I think her feud with Michin has been pretty good, to be honest with you. Ay, ay, ay. I'm glad they found something for Michin. I'm glad they found something for B-Fab as well. B-Fab, if you follow like Natty on Instagram and things like that, you constantly see B-Fab training in the dungeon with Tyson Kidd and Natalia all the time. So I'm glad that they found something for her to do as well. I think that's the best thing about WWE right now, and with Triple H in control of things, he can kind of move pieces the way he sees fit, which is why we're seeing more of Candice LeRae and things like that. And now we got to see a little bit of Akira Tozawa, and Akira Tozawa looked interesting. So, you know, that's the best part about what Triple H does, is he's able to kind of maneuver pieces and get people we don't usually see a lot being used on the shows, which is great. What time is it? Oh, we're coming up on the 10:30 hour. Thank you for dropping that emote in the chat, Mike. What is that? It looks like a confused dinosaur. Where do you guys find these emotes? If you can, I don't know if anybody is watching, whether it be on Twitch or YouTube. We got it. Oh, yeah, that one came off the hype train, apparently. But check me out on TikTok as the ads have kicked in. But check out the TikTok, check out the Instagram as well. And let me shut that off. And if you're ever feeling so generous, want to tip me like $1 or $2 for a cup of coffee, you can always leave some love there at the tip link. I appreciate it. Regardless, like I said, tomorrow we're going to be doing NXT and Collision. And then on Sunday in the Discord only, we're going to be watching the Super Bowl. So if you want to hang out with us in Discord to watch the Super Bowl, you're more than welcome to come through. It's going to be a big event. I don't even know what time the Super Bowl is actually starting, because you know they got to do the pre-show. They got to do the introductions and all that stuff. That's going to take forever. I'm guessing maybe like 4 or 5 o'clock? All right, they're doing the overhead shots, and so might as well get the audio back.
Especially Bianca Belair, who makes her way to Elimination Chamber. Pretty
4
deadly.
p.m. 4 p.m. sounds about
Drew
right.
McIntyre is headed to Toronto for his path on the road to WrestleMania. Moments ago, we saw Alexa Bliss add her name to the list, and Carmelo Hayes comes up with a win against Tozawa. You ready for signs of the night, Wade Barrett?
I'm always ready for
Let's see who's got a good sign.
So are my lawyers, to be very careful, Memphis. They have brought so much energy here tonight. Just here for Cody Rhodes, where you got more than you bargained for. He's still going to be in our main event later on. Yeet Mania. It's pretty much been a year of sheer yeeting, and it continues all the way to the showcase of the Immortals. Michael Cole versus Uncle Howdy.
Michael
Yes,
Cole,
please,
Uncle Howdy.
Please.
Oh, here's the Street Profits.
Thought you was gonna win the tag team championships and not see us? Motor City, we wouldn't even be in this position right now if you didn't give our opportunity away. DIY, your days are numbered, because we coming for you. Every time the Street Profits get close to the tag team titles, somebody just wants to show up. Somebody wants to appear out of nowhere. Somebody just wants to screw us over. We're no more. Life's a crutch. And y'all can finally say, y'all saw me walking around on this thing.
Woo! Ah! I love that! The passion! I see it! I feel it! I know it! Congratulations! You've officially pissed off the Street Profits. But you know what we don't like? All of these strangers coming in here making shots like they've been here the whole time. How many brothers and tag teams are we going to see turn on each other just for them to mend back together because they know the grass isn't green on the other side? So sad. We've always been together. We're gonna stay together. And this violence will be televised.
Looks like a more serious Street Profits.
Because we want the smoke.
Look like a more serious Street Profits.
I'm currently standing by with Chris Sabin, Alex Shelley, the Motor City Machine Guns. Gentlemen, we know the
Very
Royal
nice
Rumble is come
promo.
and gone.
Very nice
We just
promo.
saw those harsh comments from the Street Profits as well. Have you guys had a chance to process what took place?
Yeah, Byron. We have. We've had a chance to process everything. What happened at the Rumble? What the Profits just said. Well, if this is your backyard, come and kick us out, because we're standing right in the middle of it.
Look, the Royal Rumble was the biggest match of our career. At DIY, we had you beat. We would be the WWE Tag Team Champions right now.
No so fast. What you two need to do is stop complaining and get over it. Ya superen lo perdieron.
Just let it go. You lost. It's time for new teams to step up on the plate.
Yeah, I think it's funny you talk about stepping up because last week when we needed you to step up, what'd you do?
No.
You walked out.
You were the selfish one.
You walked out.
Hey! You two couldn't take the heat, so you got out of the kitchen. Now, if you want to step up to the Machine Guns plate, then you
Fight? Is that what you were about to say?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Gentlemen, caballeros. I understand your frustration. I really do. In fact, no one is more upset with the Profits than Legado del Fantasma. Reason being, the Street Profits started the whole mess by attacking us for no reason. I know you remember that. That, on top of all the opportunities ripped off of our hands, puts me, us, but especially these two gentlemen, really frustrated. So if it's a fight you're looking for, you got it. Next week, be prepared.
Looks like we're gonna get the Motor City Machine Guns and Los Garza next
The entire
week.
tag team division is angry right now. Of course, the Street Profits a week ago, Royal Rumble, attacking both teams that were in the
Can't
title
handle
match.
Shelly's hair. That would drive me crazy. All
X.
short on
And simply like,
sides,
we're beating all
long
the
shit up
allegations.
top.
All right, wait, next week,
Yeah, I don't know anything about that.
Washington, D.C. for Smackdown. Continue to fill out the Elimination Chamber and also a very attractive title match.
Well, the show is already lining up to be an absolute banger. Wow, the champ, Tiffany Stratton, is going to put the gold on the line against the former champ and her former mentor, the woman she cashed the money in the
next
bank
week.
briefcase in on, Nia Jax.
Hey, Chelsea
next
Green was
week.
by Piper Niven's side earlier tonight. Now
Naomi and Chelsea in a qualifying match for the Elimination Chamber also next week.
That is next week on SmackDown.
And this might be my all-time favorite prospective match.
President Elon will attend? Yeah, that fucking jerk off.
In meaty hell. Wow. Spot in the Elimination Chamber up for grabs as
Damian Priest, Jacob Fatu, and Braun Strowman. That is insane. They're going to have to, like, reinforce the ring. Tighten up the screws and bolts. Because that's a lot of dudes in there.
Tell you who I am.
Big meaty men slapping meat.
I ain't taking a backseat for nobody. That bell rings. I don't know your ass.
Damian Priest, a force to be reckoned with.
When you get momentum like Damian Priest has, it is hard to stop.
Y'all better be ready for punishment, because anarchy has arrived.
That's one big SOB!
I am not someone that's easy to miss.
This man is massive. Braun Strowman is absolutely unstoppable right now.
The last thing you want is to get in my ring.
I'm about to beat your ass from post to post.
Jacob Fatu.
I'm surprised they didn't like go back to the whole situation between Braun Strowman and Jacob Fatu in like a singles aspect. Because remember, Jacob Fatu destroyed Braun Strowman.
I'm just getting started.
You're not someone easy to root for, Braun.
Remember how the night started? Well, Memphis set to yeet like they've never yeet before.
Yeah, I think it's amazing this crowd isn't all yeeted out for the amount of yeeting they've been doing all
But to
night.
think the roster of living legends he surpassed at Royal Rumble, the unexpected rocket ride of Jey Uso somehow flies higher.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Keep
from
eating.
San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds. Main event, Jey Uso.
Simply an indefatigable audience here in Memphis who are yeeting non-stop, bringing the energy and the hype for the Royal Rumble winner, Jey Uso.
It's Jey and Cody Rhodes back together. The Rumble winner, the undisputed WWE champ against Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga next.
Are they going to commercial? Yeah, they're going to commercial. All right, so like I said, tomorrow I'll be back on here and YouTube watching NXT and AEW Collision. That stream should start about 6:30. Usually starts off about an hour earlier than what I usually do. So make sure you come hang out with me while I watch AEW Collision and NXT. Get caught up with that. And then on Sunday, we're watching the Super Bowl in the Discord. The Super Bowl in Discord is available for everybody that joins up in the Discord. You don't have to be a sub or just a moderator. All you got to do is just join up in the Discord. You can do so by going there. You click that link, hit that little green check mark so that way I know you're not a bot and you're an actual person. And whenever, the show starts up in the Discord, I believe about 4 o'clock, I'll probably start it up. You can just hop on in, watch the festivities. It's going to be pretty crazy. Use the chat and do everything like that. Really quickly, if you're an Amazon shopper, like a lot of people are, you can help the channel out and show your support by using our Amazon affiliate link. That link right there, all you got to do is click it. It takes you to Amazon.com where you can do your normal shopping. But when you order whatever you have to order and set up the delivery and process the order, Amazon takes a look and say, hey, they got a referral link here. They didn't just go to Amazon.com. They went to this special link that traces back to the Ringside Rundown. So they end up giving us like a couple cents at no cost to you for that referral. So consider using that referral link. It is available there in chat, but also available on our profile, on our Twitch profile. If you go over to the About section, it's all the way at the very bottom, and click that Amazon link, and it'll take you to Amazon.com. Sneaky links? No, Mike. I don't know if you know what an actual sneaky link is, but that's not a sneaky link. That is not what the kids would consider a sneaky link, but good try. Oh, man. Don't forget the channel point prediction for the main event of tonight's SmackDown is up right now, whether you want Cody or Jay to win, Tama or Jacob. I do, but I wanted to get you. You can't get me. I'm too good at this. I am too good at this, buddy. I've been doing this for quite some time now. I am up and down. But either way, I appreciate you being here, hanging out, watching me watch wrestling. Really means a lot that you would take time out of your day to hang out with me. You could be doing anything else. You could be like, I don't know, going out to the bar, meeting some friends, grabbing a couple of drinks, having some fun. They've yeeted almost all commercial break. That's insane that they have that amount of energy, but I guess if you pay that much to be in the crowd, you know, if you pay that much to get a ticket, might as well get your money's worth, right? I wonder how many of the entrances we're going to get when they come back. When they come back, we're only going to have about 15 minutes to get this match in. They're back, and like you said, they've still going crazy.
Bucket list. If you have the chance,
they're still going crazy.
To experience what it's like to yeet with the WWE Universe.
Well, hold on, Joe Tess.
Cody should be coming out soon. He better be.
For Jey Uso.
Yes.
Try that at home. Feel the lactic acid build up in your shoulders, and then think to yourself, imagine you now have to fight Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu.
Yeah, that's the pressing concern, how he approaches this instantly heated tag team showdown. He has a decision to make, of course, as to who he faces at WrestleMania.
Jey Uso creates more energy than a nuclear power plant, and it's just getting augmented, and we're about to go into meltdown.
Cody is definitely not 100%. You saw it earlier. He was a little bit limpy. He was had a little bit of a gimp in his step. Apparently he's got a bursa sack on his elbow. That's kind of banged him up. Yeah, he's banged up. Pretty good, bro. He looks rough. He looks rough, man.
222 pounds. He is the undisputed WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
And Wade, Cody knows he's all too familiar with Fatu and Tama Tonga and dealing with this task at hand.
Wow, that's crazy. Even signing autographs on the way to the ring.
Right now, I don't like this at all from Cody Rhodes. I question how close to 100% that body of Cody's is.
I'd say Cody's at like 68%.
Fluid on the elbow, plus a ton of other medical jargon.
That was definitely a war at the Rumble, for sure. For sure, a war. But man, if he's that banged up, why'd he take the match?
Cody Rhodes taking a week off after what he went through at the Royal Rumble. Not only do you get straight back to the coalface, but now you've got yourself in a dogfight with two lawless, feral thugs. Not smart at all from the champ, Cody Rhodes.
He's still in there. Crazy. Any other normal man would probably take the day off. He'd probably say, I'm banged up, I'm hurt, I'm swollen, I got a sack of fluid on my elbow. That's the insane part. He's got a sack of fluid on his elbow.
Kevin Owens. Elimination Chamber is presented by Nissan Hot and Spicy Firewalk. Every bowler bag you buy is another entry into the Can You Handle the Heat sweepstakes and another chance to win a trip to WrestleMania 41. Learn more at NissanFoods.com.
This is him wanting to be Cena like he used to say. He wants to be at everything, media shows, etc. It's totally understandable, but you also mutilated your body at the same time. It's okay to take at least a week off or two.
We have seen a version of Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga that should come with warning signs.
You got to think about that bump card. That's right. They always say there's only a couple of bumps available on that bump card.
The team of Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu.
Wade, this pairing won the tag team
Jacob Fatu, Tama Tonga.
But at that stage of their journey,
bad dudes, man.
it feels like it was less about conquering goals and more about damage.
I love you, Solo. I love you, Mike. Thank you for the 10 bits.
Agendas.
I appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight.
Week after week after week.
Well, we saw them last week in the main event in a tag team match against Damian Priest and LA Knight.
Cody Rhodes wrapped up in kinesio tape like a Christmas package.
On those victors as we went off air, and clearly when it comes to Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu, winning a match is secondary to being able to legally maim a human being.
Yes.
That's the kind of
Yeah.
mindset that Fatu has clearly.
I can't do it as good as him.
We saw Fatu do to Braun Strowman a couple of weeks
Looks
ago.
like it's starting off with Cody and Tama Tonga. Cody going for a suplex. Tama Tonga fights out of that and escapes. Jacob Fatu tags himself in.
Absolute beatdown that continued on seemingly endlessly. And then Braun Strowman was able to avenge things a bit at the Royal Rumble.
I saw clips of Bailey and Rhea doing it. They were pretty good. Yeah, that clip was great. Cody went for the Cody cutter. Jacob Fatu escapes it, and he takes out Cody, drops him with the senton. We're going in picture apparently. Jacob Fatu in there with Cody Rhodes, driving his shoulder into the midsection of Cody Rhodes. It's got to hurt. Every single thing you do to Cody right now has to be extra painful. His body must be sore in places he didn't even know he could be sore. Like I said, he's got the kinesio tape all across his upper body, his upper back and shoulder area, but he's still in there. Like the quarterback he wants to be, he's still in there as the champion. Right now, bouncing the head off of Jacob Fatu off the announcer's desk. But Jacob Fatu, he's Samoan. Inflicting damage on his head really doesn't do much. The man just doesn't stop. He's a Samoan werewolf, more like a Samoan savage. Drags Cody to their corner, tags in Tama Tonga. A double headbutt. That's just not fair. That's just not fair. Tama and Jacob doing the good thing and keeping Cody in their corner, not letting him get a tag to his partner. Probably want to take it easy on him while trying to make it look impactful. It'd be tough to do. Nah, I mean, hey, it's one of those things where it's like, hey, we got to do what we got to do. Do what you got to do and apologize for it later, you know? Just apologize for it later as best you can. Right now, Jacob and Tama Tonga are putting the boots to Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes once again has a sack of fluid on his elbow. They usually call that a bursa sac. It's just a collection of fluid in the elbow that needs to be drained. They have to stick a giant needle in your elbow and drain out all the fluid. It's Cody crawling, trying to get a tag to his partner, Jey Uso. Quick and frequent tags from Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu. Very smart, very proficient tag team wrestling. I mean, Tama Tonga is a legendary tag team wrestler, 7-time IWGP heavyweight tag team champion with his brother, a founding member of the Bullet Club with guys like Finn Balor, Bad Luck Fale, and Machine Gun Carl Anderson. Most men don't keep sacks of fluid on their elbow. Hey, yo. You're right. Yeah, most men don't keep sacks of fluid on their elbow. You're right. But most men aren't built like Cody Rhodes, the quarterback of the WWE. Once again, he's getting the shit kicked out of him, though. Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu doing a great job of doing,
Tama Tonga,
you know, the strategic tag team wrestling.
Tag team action. Wade, you brought up a very
Twitch After Dark.
The quick turnaround for Cody Rhodes coming off
Twitch
Royal
After
Rumble
Dark,
after he
indeed.
took so much damage in winning that ladder match against Kevin Owens. That win came at a great
Jay has not even been in the match yet.
On the beach in Hawaii right now.
Yes.
Not competing against two of the most dangerous superstars we have ever seen in this industry. And this Jacob Fatu, he is a walking oxymoron. He's management's worst nightmare because he can't be controlled while simultaneously being management's wet dream because everything he does is appointment viewing.
Wow, we got something being called a wet dream on WWE programming.
And this guy, Tama Tonga, is just as bad.
Cody escapes.
Getting out of the way.
Maybe now he can get a tag to his partner, Jey Uso. He's just feet away.
Is trying to make his way to Jey Uso, but
He's almost there. There it is. Jey Uso's in the ring. Jumping clothesline, taking out Tama Tonga, taking out Jacob Fatu in the process. That was so cool to see a video of Jimmy and Jacob congratulating Jay after a Rumble. Yeah, I love videos like that. I love that there's an aspect of real life. Like, these guys really don't have beef with each other. These guys are probably very, very close. They probably have been in the same circles because of their families.
The hip attack. Remember, it was September 23rd when he got his first singles victory. Looking to finish this off.
There's also a video of Jacob Fatu in the crowd at last year's Royal Rumble celebrating the Usos' entrance when they had their match at the Royal Rumble last year. Nice neck breaker from Jey Uso. The pin is broken up by Jacob Fatu. In comes Cody Rhodes, getting admonished by the referee for not getting a legal tag, and Jacob Fatu gets taken out.
Gets to taste the danger of this duo. There's the roll.
Tama Tonga goes for the pin, but Jey Uso kicks out too. Yeah, it's a video, a side-by-side video. Jacob Fatu celebrating in the crowd at the, I want to say the 2024 Royal Rumble, and then they show a side-by-side of him in the ring with Roman at this year's Royal Rumble, so it's pretty cool.
Healthy for WrestleMania.
Back into the cover.
And how the hell do you do that when you've been dragged into a dogfight with Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu? Human beings are fragile, and this golden
double back elbow from Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu. They're basically doing what they did to Cody, working him over a lot, making sure he can't get a tag to his partner, frequent tags, keeping their opponent in their corner. This is prototypical tag team wrestling right here.
Because earlier said that title's got to come back to the family, but I'm the guy to do it.
Wow, up and over.
The teamwork. Hyena cackle. That familiar chatter from Tama Tonga.
I don't know how WWE hasn't figured out how to make money off that yeah thing that Tama Tonga does.
Uso and Cody Rhodes, not just that, but wrecking their bodies in the process.
Just a great scene here in Memphis, Tennessee. Big crowd at the
They
FedEx
will? You
Forum.
think so?
They have seen tickets punched to the Elimination Chamber, but this is the
Oh,
scintillating
double
main
clothesline.
event between Cody Rhodes,
Jey Uso and Tama Tonga down in the middle of the ring. Cody Rhodes just making it back to the apron. Hopefully he can get a tag from his partner.
3 weeks until Elimination Chamber. WWE's road to WrestleMania is well underway.
Cody got the tag, and apparently so did Jacob Fatu. Cody off the ropes trying to take Jacob off his feet.
Cody Rhodes
Power slam.
Snap power slam from the American Nightmare, the undisputed WWE
They'll have a shirt that
champ.
has yeah wrapped around it 3 times, I'm sure. That sounds like pretty cool.
After everything he went through last Saturday.
You just can't keep Jacob Fatu down, though. That's the problem with this guy.
Double jump. Cody Cutter on point.
Fatu's resistance.
Nice
and
double
ability
jump.
to
Cody
bounce
Cutter
back is
goes for the
something,
pin.
but look at
Jacob
that.
Fatu emphatically kicks out at 1.
How do you get a 1 count off a move like this that has beaten countless
Jesus.
future Hall of Famers?
Only Fatu, Wade. Only the Samoan werewolf.
Jacob Fatu almost got caught in crossroads, but he's able to fight out.
Back by the 6'2",
Tama Tonga with the blind tag.
285-pounder.
Oh!
Oh, his head
Jacob
coming
Fatu's
down
head
on the
bounced
top
off
of
the turnbuckle post.
Just when it looked like that indefatigable.
Oh, flatliner from Tama Tonga.
in position.
A sliding flatliner bouncing the cranium of the WWE champ Cody Rhodes off the mat. Cody has no clue where he's at. I guarantee you Tama Tonga does, though.
Tama Tonga gets stopped. Cody usually doesn't go to the top rope a lot. This is something new for Cody. And Jacob Fatu's there. Oh! That can't feel good. Jumping DDT.
Jumping DDT, hook in the leg for the win.
And a
Cody
kick out.
survives, able to get that left shoulder up. Great action here in Memphis.
Yeah, that jumping DDT is pretty cool. Not gonna lie.
No matter what you do to them,
Oh!
here's the treatment.
Just lining him up as a target for Fatu.
Oh! Jacob Fatu gets tripped, dragged to the outside, and then a super kick connects, temporarily incapacitating Jacob Fatu, but Jey Uso goes flying through the middle rope with a tope. Cody, crossroads, Tama Tonga doesn't get up from that.
Here are your winners, the American Nightmare.
I really like the final stretch of that. The final stretch of that match was really, really good.
Wade, Jey sent Fatu flying.
Well, let's take another look at how this one broke down. A flying Jey Uso created a flying Jacob Fatu.
Go.
And as we went to Hell in a Handbasket,
Yeah, no miscues, no nothing.
Cody Rhodes doing what he does best.
No sort of miscommunication, no building to a potential match. Oh!
Oh, hell, he's back.
It's Solo!
Spike comes in, Solo returns. The last time we saw him, he couldn't even
Solo
speak
Sikoa
after
is
losing
back.
Roman Reigns. He was booed out of here. Now he's back and on the attack. Solo Sikoa.
Solo Sikoa is back. Man, I wonder to know what Solo Sikoa wants. I was just wondering when he was going to come back. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I wonder what technically his beef was with Roman and now is with Cody. Maybe he's attacking Cody to see if he can get back in the good graces of the bloodline. Maybe he's been exiled and excommunicated from his family, and he see the era of his ways, and he wants to get back in the good graces. I'm just spitballing here. But I am definitely intrigued and interested in seeing what they're going to do with Solo Sikoa. That's one less question for the podcast. Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to see what they're gonna do with Solo. How does he rebound from that to be a formidable player on the WWE roster? Nobody really wants to stay in that mid-card level. He took a bunch of L's to Roman. He could never quite reach the echelon of Tribal Chief. He was always like Tribal Chief light. You know, so how does he rebound from that? How does Solo Sikoa come off as a formidable force on the WWE roster? You know, that's the question. But that tonight is SmackDown. Tonight I thought SmackDown was pretty good. The matches were good. The stuff with Cody and Jay and everything was really, really good. Still leaving it out there in the open as to who Jay and Charlotte Flair are going to pick for their opponents at WrestleMania. I'm still thinking it's going to lead to Jay versus Gunther, and it's also going to lead to Charlotte versus Tiffany Stratton, but we shall see. Pretty good, not great, but enjoyable show. Went by quickly. Yeah, for a 3-hour show, it did feel like it kind of was a breeze to go by, so that was good. So no complaints there. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of people for a raid, so we're going to skip out on a raid tonight. But before we go, once again, ladies and gentlemen, please do me a favor. Check out the latest episode of the Ringside Rundown podcast. This episode is myself and my co-host Shay going over Saturday's Royal Rumble, talking about the winners, the losers, the surprises, what we enjoyed, and all of that. We'll be back with a new episode of the Ringside Rundown on Wednesday. If you want to keep up with the Ringside Rundown and all the places we have content, check out our link tree that has every single link that is involved with the Ringside Rundown. So check that out when you get a chance to keep up with our Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all links pertaining to the Ringside Rundown, including platforms where you can find the podcast, is available right there in the link tree. Also, our YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel is doing fantastic. So please do me a favor. Check out the YouTube channel if you want highlights of the stream. And I'm going to try to keep working on long form content or longer form content to hopefully drum up some viewership to get them here to join us here on these live streams where we talk about wrestling. So hopefully you check out that YouTube channel and hit the subscribe button. If you want highlights of the stream, please check out the TikTok. Don't worry, I don't do any funny influencer dances on there. It's just highlights of the stream and me making funny jokes and all that stuff. If you want wrestling content in your Instagram feed, that is where to follow us on Instagram. Check out our merch store where you can get things like hoodies, long sleeve shirts, t-shirts, beanies, jogging pants, whatever you need. It's available there for the winter. New stuff, new art, new merch is going to be uploaded the middle of March. I am very, very excited for that because I think it's going to be phenomenal. And I think you guys are really, really going to enjoy the merch that I'm going to come out with for springtime. And it's going to be merch that you guys would actually want to wear. You know, it's going to be stuff that you want to wear. Thank you for dropping that emote in the chat. And also, last but not least, come and join us in the Discord if you want a safe, positive place to talk about professional wrestling. There's also a space to talk about music, movies, sports, gaming, TV shows, and if you're a content creator, you can also share your content there, whether it be your Instagram Reels, your TikToks, your YouTube Shorts, or if you're a streamer like myself and you want another place where people can check you out, we can auto ping you when you go live in the Discord, so take advantage of that as well. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I will be back on Saturday, tomorrow, for NXT. We're going to be catching up on NXT and then switching it on over to AEW Collision. Mike, thank you, my friend, for always taking the time out of your evening to hang out and watch wrestling with me. I greatly appreciate it. I greatly appreciate all your support and everything you do for the channel. Without you, buddy, this wouldn't be as fun. So thank you very much. Hopefully I shall see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we're starting at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you pay attention to the Discord for all of the updates. Thank you again for another fun night of watching professional wrestling. I shall see you tomorrow for NXT and Collision. Until then, have a great night, get some rest, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.